Of course, that's not the first thing we want to hear, obviously, is a belch. Please, let's keep this off my stream.
We
No
keep it
belching.
PG-13.
I'm gonna have to check back on this to see if it made it.
No, it didn't make it.
It didn't. I made sure. You should
Yeah,
have been over at Red Horns. Goat did a pretty good one.
yeah, it didn't. It didn't make it for sure. But it's cool, man. That's why I didn't want it to make it.
Oh yeah, I got you.
So it's Friday night. How's everybody doing?
Everything's good, bro. How are you?
Same old. Really late at night here in the U.S. What
Hey,
time
it's
is
5
it there,
o'clock
Luke?
in the morning here, brother.
What time is it there?
5 in the morning.
Why are
Damn.
you up so early?
Cause I normally do night shift, so when I'm off work, it's kind of hard to sleep during the night.
Yeah. So you're like me. Exactly. I know how that is.
Hell yeah, feather.
Who said that?
I did.
I'm like, wait a minute. Who said that? Okay. K-Dub and his nice phone, man. That's all phone-ness right there, buddy.
Oh, here we go. Get some light action. Fucking, now I look tan. No, now, oh, look, now I look white as fuck. Bet y'all thought I was black.
You just went out.
If you wanna watch it, you can go YouTube and watch it, you know.
When you talk, actually, it goes all black.
Yeah.
Wilson TV Thunder, yay or nay or what?
Yeah, yeah, do it.
Wait,
All right.
what goes
We're just gonna have a bunch of people in here, and we're gonna do what we usually do on a Friday night. I haven't done a hangout in forever, but you know, why not? So yeah, I know you sound like you're really far, K-Dub. I think it's your connection, really.
Probably.
Your connection, feller.
No, I think he's using like regular data.
Oh. Yeah, probably that's why.
I've got
You got that Boost Mobile shit, huh?
Next.
You got T-Mobile? Yeah, you got like what I have. I use T-Mobile too. They're pretty good actually. I don't know why your screen froze. Maybe
I mean,
you're-
I'm tethering my phone to my computer.
my screen.
you are.
I dropped down my notification bar. Like I dropped it down.
Mm.
You can I think you can adjust your bandwidth on the chat, no? The chat window.
All right. So it's Friday night. Anything new going on? Anybody?
Well, I had a nice emergency today.
Why?
Was sitting there, I was sitting there watching actually Wilson TV's new video and freaking my son was like in the front bathroom and I'm in the master and I started hearing this. I'm like, what in the hell is that? And I look and water's coming out from underneath where the floor and the toilet is, and all water's gushing out. And it just flooded the whole master bathroom, and then all the front bathroom was starting to the same thing. It's like, oh my god, no. You know, it just ruined my whole freaking day. I had to put off a bunch of work and everything, and so I had to get plumbers over here, and they had to remove both toilets, and there was a bunch of roots and shit, and then they replaced those ring stuff I don't know what the hell they're called.
Damn. I hate
So-
those things. That's like my
That
nightmare right there.
Sucks, man.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's like my nightmare right there. That I wind up like going home one day from work and like just shit pissing out the floor from plumbing or something.
Oh, that's happened to me once at 2 in the morning. My old place, I had a bathroom in my bedroom, and 2 in the morning, I just hear, just it took a while, because that was like real hard to sleep, and I heard it, and then it's like I slowly woke up. I was like, what the hell is this noise? And went to the bathroom, and I saw my whole entire bathroom floor was just flooded with water. Like I just had to quickly turn the valves off and
Sucks, man.
Yeah, it does. Luckily, it was just a hose, but.
Should have used some paper towels.
I had regular towels all over the place. The little bath rugs were soaked. Everything was just
I
a
like how we
mess.
call them regular towels.
Mess up everything.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Can hear you.
Sound like a Verizon commercial.
Alright, what's T-Mobile, man? Can you hear me now? Good.
Answered me. Like, what the fuck?
Damn, shouty.
Fuckers.
Oop, oop.
All right.
Can you hear me better now? Like, is it better?
Yeah, a little.
Little.
I'm wearing my headphones. I'm gonna get in trouble tonight. Whatever.
You're gonna get in trouble today.
Follow your microphone.
Can you hear me now?
A lot better.
Really? I'll just do it like this. Can
There you go.
yeah?
Damn, shouty.
It looks like you had the most eventful day out of all of us.
For real.
It was terrible, man. I was like just about to get in the shower and shit and just go out and have some lunch and everything. And it's fucked up my whole day, man.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about it anymore. And
Yeah. It's crazy.
could have been worse.
No, my son's like, he's going to work, so he's kind of like, deuces, Dad, can't help you. It's like, fuck, I'm sitting there by myself having to do all this bullshit, clean all this garbage up. Sucked. But
Damn.
thank God I didn't lose any work, really, because I just put it over to Monday, so.
91 in the truck. The gas station wouldn't work on 87. I had to put 91.
What's he talking about?
Sorry, I was just I wasn't talking to you.
I'm like, what?
I'm like,
In a
we're
truck?
talking about toilets, and then he's going to 87.91. I'm like, what the hell?
I know.
I got a question for everybody. Do you ride with headphones in and listening to music?
Got a Bluetooth feather for the music.
Yeah, I have a Bluetooth Sana, but I like to use my headphones just because the sound is it's in my ear. It sounds better. But here in California, you're only legally allowed to use one headphone if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, that's like here as well. You're only allowed to use one, but I don't think the police gives a shit.
No. And the
I'll
Bluetooth
be like American police, where they have you in handcuffs and say, stop resisting.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
To answer your question, I do listen to music when I ride, and actually, it's all done via my Sena Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Cena feller.
Aren't you guys just fancy? Because I was doing that today, and it kind of kept getting knocked out because of my helmet. And I was seeing like what kind is best, so you can keep it in your ears. But you guys are all fancy and use Senas or
Yeah,
Bluetooth.
I have my Sena, but I just use the generic Apple headphones that come with my phone.
Uh-oh, maybe K-Dub got in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Oh crap!
He's out of the...
Maybe lost signal.
Sena 1005. What Sena do you have? Sena 1005.
I have a 20S.
Hell yeah, that's the one I want to get.
It's a good one. I like it for what I do, for what I use. I think it's perfect. It's fine. I mean, I think even the SMH 20 or 10 or whatever would be sufficient. But I just got a good deal on them, so I got the 20S. I'm really interested in knowing how, in comparison to the 20S, how the other one, I don't know what the name of it is, but it has a built-in camera into it.
Oh, the newest one that come out.
Yeah. I'm interested in seeing how that one works in comparison.
Excuse me, guys, really quick. Thunder, do you know this Blue Memphis?
Yeah,
He's wanting you to email.
sure. Shoot him one.
I don't have it, so.
Oh, I don't have his email either.
Everyone wants someone to check some goody holes, so
Some goody holes.
you got some goody holes.
Let's
And
just send them on to the link live.
What the fuck is a goody hole?
So yeah, the whole Cena thing, I actually used the Cena 5. I went old school route, but I've had mine. Like I decided to buy the cheaper route in, I guess, if you want to say that.
I mean, if it works, it works. You know, I had that old brick of a chatterbox before, and that thing it worked great, and everyone was like, "Why do you still have that? Why do you still use it?" Because I have it. It's paid for, and it's mine, and I rarely ever use it. And that was the thing. It's just I rarely ever used it, and then I ended up giving it to a friend of mine in the Navy because he wanted one, and I was like, you know what? Here, you can have mine. And I never used it, so there was no point in me having it, and he wanted it. And later on down the line, a few years later, friends started getting some Cenas, and they were, like, oh, you should get one, you should get one, and I'm like, yeah, I'll look into it because I wanted to get one at the time too, especially now that it's not, a cell phone or a brick on the side of your helmet.
Right.
But like I said, another friend of mine wanted one, and I wanted one, so we actually found a great deal on Amazon for a combo for a pair. I think we paid like $300 or $400 for both.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do something like that, but nobody wanted to go in with me. I don't have any but friends locally that are rich enough to go half on it with me. So I didn't want to spend no $180 or $150. So I opted to do the Cena 5, did the firmware update. And honestly, like I know, the 10 gives you more options to do like more of people joining in on a group conversation, but I mean, that's not something that I was willing to compensate and pay more for, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was
Each
just
to their
like,
own, each to their own. If you prefer something to the other thing, then you're the one that's paying money for it. So.
right, exactly. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna pay for that. I'm just gonna pay the $110 and go that route.
Wilson TV's in the house.
What's going on, guys?
What's happening?
Not much.
I tried turning on my camera, but it wouldn't work, so oh well.
I see that you got that eliminator there, huh? Put on the bike.
I hear like 5 people talking at one time. What's up?
I said I see that you put that fender eliminator on the bike.
Oh, man, it looks so much better. It's like a totally different bike.
All right. And now you just need to get some smaller turn signals.
I'll give you a slight little secret, though. It's exactly the same bike. You just don't know it.
No way. Is it really?
All right.
It tricked me. Holy shit.
Did you change out your mirrors too?
No, not yet. I left those.
No. Because they look a little.
They're not that horrible. I know you talk shit about them, but they're not that bad. But
I think they changed a little bit because mine were like way up in the air. Yours look like they're off to the side a little bit more than what on mine. Did they change at all, Viper?
Mine, no. I mean, they're.
I mean, from the 09 to what you guys have.
Oh, I don't think so, man. I highly doubt that.
So mine were like straight up. It looked crazy looking.
And mine are out to the side. They're actually comfortable to have. They look fine for me.
No, that's what I was saying. I was really looking at it today, and I was like, those look more to the side than like mine were straight up. What I have on mine now, you can't really see too much. The mirrors are so small. I need to change them out so I can get a little bit more visibility. That's for sure.
I like my stock ones.
Everybody's talking about riding, and here I'm in the corner rocking myself to sleep. Like I can't ride.
I rode for probably an hour and a half today.
Except for today, I could have ridden if I wanted to, but I've already winterized my bike, so I'm not gonna unwinterize it for one day of 60 degrees.
It's worth it, dude. You should have undone it.
I'm gonna delete this album.
Yeah, what is the weather like up there now?
Right now, I'll tell you right now. Hold on, I'll look it up. It actually was really weird today. Hold on, I'll tell you that. I'm just waiting for it to update. Right now, it's 63, which is not the average normal as of current.
Yeah, that's cold to us. We were like in the mid 60s today and kind of overcast and everything, but we've been close to 80 every day.
Did it rain today for you guys? Because it rained in Arizona.
Yeah, it rained for about half an hour or so.
It's sprinkled over here, man.
And the winds were crazy for a good minute too.
Ugh.
Let me tell you something about England. It just rains and rains and rains and rains.
What's up, Luke? I don't think we've met yet.
Nah, I don't think we have, feller.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too, homeboy.
So okay, Tom, you're saying to ride and don't get pulled over. I don't know if you're talking about the cold. I just don't want to ride when it's usually like 40-some degrees outside or 30 degrees, or even when it gets like single digits outside. Riding windshield, it just brings me below, and I'm not doing that.
Damn, man. You should come to England. We ride in the snow.
Yeah.
Do wheelies and stoppies and everything in the snow. It's dangerous, but it's fun as hell.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. I'm originally from back east, New York, but I've been out in California way too long. I can't. I hate the cold.
Me
Are
too.
you
I've been.
from New York?
Hate the cold. Huh?
Where
What
you
part of
from?
New York?
What part of New York?
Yeah.
In Queens.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's where I was born.
Belrose, Queens.
No,
Off of Jamaica Avenue.
I know where Jamaica Avenue is. I used to love shopping there. I used to live right off of Woodside in Roosevelt.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
part of Queens?
What?
What part
I
of
don't know.
Queens?
Who are you
What part
talking
of Queens?
Yeah.
So
Jamaica, off of Jamaica Avenue, Belrose.
Okay, because
Belrose, Queens.
I lived in Beach Far Rockaway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In
My family lived in not lived, they're still there. Long Beach on Long Island. They live only 2 blocks from the boardwalk there. So they got really affected by Hurricane Sandy, that's for sure.
All right.
Pretty fucked up. They had half their house underwater. So but I miss my family and I miss the good food and everything, but weather? Nah, man.
I've been on the west side for 5 years now. I don't think there's any way in hell I'm moving back to the Midwest at all ever again. I'll visit, but in the winter, not very often. Summer for sure, but I'm staying out here, man.
Well, I've been thinking about moving. I've been seriously talking about Arizona, so.
And it's a perfect state. I mean, if you literally want to go anywhere, you're right in the middle of everything. You can go to Las Vegas, you can go to Colorado. New Mexico's shitty, so I don't recommend going there. But California, I mean, it's all right there, man. It's amazing. I love this place.
Yeah. I'm just talking about the weather and then the guns and.
Yeah, the guns are a good reason to move here as well, man.
All right. I know. Shit, California, they keep taking everything away from us.
I can't even bring my gun to Cali. I'm doing my road trip this month, and I can't even bring my gun with me. They don't even take my CCW.
What?
Yeah, I just looked it up online. I was kind of pissed about that. There's only like 2 states that don't take my CCW, and one of them's California.
Of course. So that I'm not surprised.
Well, it's so hard to get one here. It's almost impossible unless you kind of work with money or like a jewelry store that you're carrying shit.
Right.
You can't just have it just because. That's for sure.
I think I told you guys this last time. When I got here, when I moved here, I went and walked in. I had a gun. I bought a gun in 30 minutes and walked out.
It takes you 30. It takes me 5. I walked in, picked out a gun. Within 5 minutes of me picking out my gun, I was out.
Did you have a CCW already or not?
No.
Okay.
No CCW, nothing. Never owned a gun before. Walked in, did paperwork, and out I was.
I guess my guy was lazy and slow, and I should have went to your guy.
Us 2 weeks later for us,
Damn.
I've been trying to find these pictures, but here's a picture of my bike. You can see the mirrors. I don't know what I'm screen sharing now.
Yeah, see, you got those high mirrors too.
Which one are you guys? There's one where I did a projector mod on it, and then there's one where it's the original light.
Yeah, you got those high mirrors like I do, but for some reason, Wilson's looks like they're out to the side more.
Sponsored by Monster.
Here's the other one.
high as yo.
I don't
Okay,
know.
Wilson, do you have any of yours with the
Any pictures?
with the front with your mirrors?
Let me look. Hold on.
Because like I said, yours seems more out than
I don't know.
ours.
I don't know if I have any on my computer or not. They might all be on my phone. I might have to share it through Instagram.
Instagram.
There you go.
I'll gram it to y'all.
Motherfucker doesn't even look at his Instagram. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I do. I say stuff on there all the time.
Wait, what's Instagram? I don't know what that is.
Right?
I do it for the gram.
Knublins.
Hey, if anybody,
Oh, I hear a K-Dub.
Knublins.
Yes. They're
What's
all over the place.
happening?
Monster shit. Sperm whales.
What do you have? Projection in yours, Viper?
well, I had the original one, and then I did a projector mod on it, and it turns out I didn't like it as much as I thought, and so I went back to the original.
You took all that shit apart and then put it in the oven and did all that shit?
So I did all that all by myself.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah,
I
I
just
did
sent you
all
guys a
that.
picture, but
And right here, I don't know if you can see where my mouse is, but like everything that's chrome was painted like a flat black. I mean, it looks cool and it functions cool, but the problem that I face with these, and I questioned a lot of people that did these mods, and they say the same thing. The projector itself here, because it's bolted to the back original chrome housing, the housing is not designed to hold all that weight, even though it only weighs like almost nothing. It's still not designed to hold all that weight. So when you're driving, the projector bounces slightly.
Oh, shit. That would annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah, so the light beam that's projected out, even though it's a beautiful crisp line and it shines far away, it bounces and it bounces off street signs, and I mean you see it. So I decided to just go back from the projector to this one, to the stock one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
question for you guys. If you were going to get a second bike, and it could be either a Supermoto or a Grom, which one would you pick?
Supermoto.
That's an easy answer. I
Nobody-
do a Supermoto.
A lot of people say Grom because they like to fuck around.
No. Okay,
Groms
so
Rather a
nowadays, they're
dual
not even
sport though
cool.
than a supermoto.
yeah,
Oh,
so
he was talking
this
about
is my
The dual sport, you can just go off road them whenever you want.
yeah, but here's my deal. You get a Grom, right? You get a Grom, and it's like 100. Like you pay 3K depending on where you buy it, and you really get nothing except a small little like
125.
right. You know, it's just I don't know.
125 with like 3 gears, I think, or something like that.
They only top out at like 65 or something like that.
So,
Maybe 75.
they're cool as shit.
Yeah,
Let me
they
tell
are
you-
pretty cool, but I think I will have to agree with everybody and get. I think I'm gonna get a Supermoto.
I'm going Grom. I'm going to be different because I love the Grom.
Yeah,
You're gonna be different, K-Dub.
Oh yeah, feller.
I wouldn't mind having the Grom as just like having it, but if I were to choose, I'd go with the Supermoto.
So real
I
quick,
love the Grom off-road. Fuck it.
yeah.
That bitch.
People take
There to be different.
the Zumas when you know the little scooters, those Yamaha Zumas, they take them off road. Those knobby tires.
Okay, so real quick, I'm going to ask you to give me a moment here just to say something. Little,
Yes.
being very quiet over there. I had to quiet everybody down because Little actually, English is not his first language, so want to give him a chance to kind of say something. You know, I haven't talked to you in a while. How you been, buddy?
Well, I'm okay.
How's school?
Shit. Complete shit.
Complete shit. Well, that's great to hear.
Yeah, the weather is bad. It's raining, it's cold. And both of my motorcycles are broken, so I'm staying at home most of the time editing and doing design. So, yeah.
Why is your motorcycle broken?
Well, you know, the Honda got stolen, and now I have to fix shit on it that they broke the thieves, and the Aprilia, the thing that spins the engine, the like the starter motor, I have to change it.
Oh, okay. So you got a few repairs you got to do. When do you think you'll have that fixed?
Maybe when the summer starts, something like that.
Okay. Now, just out of curiosity, when does the summer start where you're at?
After March, after 1st of March. So yeah.
Who was that?
It's Kalamazoo.
No, somebody joined in.
Yeah,
That's
that's
AK Hill.
Oh, AK Hill. Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know who AK Hill was, but I was gonna get ready to boot that person out.
Wasn't me. I didn't send anybody. All I sent was Viper and Wilson.
And I didn't invite anybody at all.
It's alright, no worries. I just gotta keep an eye out here so I don't get any kind of spam. No,
I'll be honest, I only invited one person, and she hasn't gotten back to me because she's probably busy, which I understand.
Oh.
A girl on her bike.
Ah.
Oh, E-Heart too, I did.
So, okay, no, that was Blue Memphis. Alright, so that's Blue Memphis. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of freaking out there for a moment because I started to be tank all over again, man. Like, oh no, don't tank me. Come on, man. I just got my YouTube back. Don't do this to me. My first hangout I'm hosting, and I'm about to get spammed again. Crap.
Shit, I should spam.
So, yeah, little... What time is it right now?
It's 7:30 in the morning.
And you're awake. Wow. Yeah. So for you that don't know, Little and me kind of have a what?
I gotta pee.
So go pee, buddy.
Thanks.
So yeah.
Thanks for letting us know.
Little's a motovlogger that started motovlogging and had some bad luck. What happened is that he was running a Honda, which he was speaking of just now, and some thieves took the bike, and they basically recovered the bike, but it went through some damage, so he wasn't able to do any kind of motovlogging whatsoever, and hence currently the stage right now he's in, he's got to fix it.
Oh, did the thieves ever get caught and reprimanded?
Yes. Now I've talked to the police, and they have to pay the price of the bike because they are dumbasses.
Restitution.
I mean, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks they stole the bike, but I mean, at the end, I mean, they have to pay it back, so that's good.
Well, the problem is that he is like, I'm 17, and he turned 18 like 1 month before he stole my bike, you know. Like,
chances are it's going to take forever for him to pay that price, you know. So.
Well, yes. I've talked to his father, and they said that they will delay, like when he graduates, he won't have a party just because he has to pay the bike, you know. And
well, at least the parents are stepping up and doing the right thing. That's
right.
Cool.
Well, yeah.
A lot of parents wouldn't care, you know, they'd fuck it. But that's cool if they're actually going to hold him accountable. That's awesome.
He's a troubled child. He didn't mean it.
Yeah. Or they just don't even care. They're like, whatever.
Yeah, whatever he does, what he does.
Yeah, he didn't mean to steal a 600, you know, like a Honda CBR. What the fuck? He didn't mean it. He just did it like.
He didn't mean it.
Wanted to impress his friends.
Hey, but you know what? Also, 9 out of 10 times they never catch who stole them. And
I know. I'm glad. That's why I asked. I'm glad that they did catch that guy.
He probably didn't know what he was doing. That's why they probably caught him.
My buddy, sport bike hobo, he had his brand new bike stolen from him, and the thieves couldn't keep it up and didn't know how to ride it. So they went and pushed it down a hill into the forest and completely messed it up. And his insurance and everybody was just keep telling him it wasn't totaled, and like they never caught the guys that did it, and like, he was so like mad about what the guys did to his bike. Like they got it and dumped it right outside of his apartment because they didn't know what to do with it. But it was in the woods.
They brought it back.
Take it back.
All right, I couldn't steal it. I'm bringing it back. All right, here you go. Don't kill me.
That's funny.
I posted pictures of the damages on his bike a while back on my Instagram. Like, it was everything was all jacked up. He just now got the insurance and the mechanics to say it was totaled. So now he might just go buy a new bike, or his insurance might pay for the bike.
Well,
Damn. That's what depressing. It got depressing real quick.
Next.
the other
Anyone excited for Christmas? Gameplay picks out.
Yeah, actually, I was just talking about that with her. Like, I'm excited for Christmas just because I have an exchange student. And it's pretty cool because, like, I don't know, she's never been in the U.S. before, and plus we're taking her out to Disney at the end of the month. So yeah, that's exciting.
Oh, that is exciting.
Yeah.
The Disney store, fella, or the park?
No, the actual park, the Walt Disney Park,
Which one, Florida?
the Orlando one. There's only one in North Orlando.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's what he said, not the California, the one in Florida.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna have, you know, that whole experience because I don't know if you guys know or not. I know that Italian knows and Kala might know. I know K-Dub knows for sure. I don't have any kids, and my wife don't have any kids, so it's kind of one of those things that, you know, we decided to try something new and get like the exchange student, and it's been really interesting. You know what I mean? You go from like having just 3 dogs to having a 16-year-old running around the house forgetting shit and causing all kinds of weird shit. You know, it's like,
keeping their cupboards open.
Yeah, exactly. Cupboards open, lights on. Actually, finding her coat inside my freaking chair, I was so pissed about that. We have
inside.
I have a power recliner chair, right, where I sit in. I like to sit in, and for some reason, like when I'm not home, like right now I'm at work, and it's like 1 o'clock, well, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. She's at home, and during the night, I guess she'll put some clothes there, and it'll get stuck in the crevice of my chair, and I'll come to sit in my chair, and I'll like have my hand like on the cushion for some reason, and then I'll find her coat, or I'll find a sweater, and I'm like, why is there always clothes? Once I found her charger cable for her iPhone in my chair. Just these odd things, you know what I mean?
Wait till it's really... a pair of panties.
I don't want it to be panties, honestly.
An awkward household.
Yeah.
I found your panties in my recliner, fella.
Yeah, it's like it's just so odd, you know what I mean? But anyways, so it's been interesting to say the least. So we're taking her down to Florida to introduce her to Disney. She's never been, and obviously she's 16, so she's not gonna like.
That's a good
100%. But you know.
What about the Universal there?
Yeah, I mean, we've already booked everything, and you know, we went the expensive route and got a hotel on the resort, and we get a mission with Hopper Pass to like Disney, and then you know the other places. So it'll be fun for her because she's never seen it. So some parts will be fun of it, some of them will be like childish for her. And I'm sure that if you're following me on Snapchat, for those that are, you'll get to see experience.
I am.
Yeah, you'll get to see the experience. I actually was able to snap a picture, and she caught me doing it, and she's like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. She's like, is that for your YouTube people? I'm like, yeah, exactly. So she laughed, and she's like, you could have at least taken a better picture. I'm like, nope, this one suffices.
Well, at least she's a good sport about it.
Yeah, she's a good sport, you know, but she's a good kid for being 16 years old, and you know, I think of myself like if I was 16, I was in a different country without my parents, I'd go crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So for that being said, like she's a really good kid, you know, her parents every month load a prepaid card with money on it so she can pay for her expenses. And I'm thinking like back when I was 16, if my parents and I was in a different country and they loaded up my debit card or prepaid card with that kind of money on it, it'd be gone the next day. You know what I mean?
That's why they didn't do that.
Yeah, it's just like it's substantial amounts of money that they load on every month because the program demands it. But there's no one stopping her from spending that money. Like her card is in her possession, she has authorization to use it, and she has to deal directly with her parents. But nevertheless, with that kind of amount of money on that card, it's one of those things where she could go crazy with it, and the next day have no money at all, and then be out for the rest of the month.
So you're saying she's actually smart and she doesn't really
Yeah.
blow her money on bullshit. She actually does. She uses it for what she needs it for.
I mean, somewhat. So the past like week and a half, she's bought like 3 different pairs of freaking boots and shoes. About to strangle the kid, but besides that, she's been really good.
That's good. I mean,
Maybe
she
she
needs to have a little fun sometimes.
She could be doing that or doing drugs. So which one do you want?
Drugs,
I'd rather her be buying shoes.
Yeah. Just the choice of her shoes are one of those things where I'm like, really? You want to wear that?
Oh, wait till she comes to LA and Hollywood, and then the Uggs are like the thing,
Oh God.
Was she buying the Converse with all the different colors?
No. She wears boots, and some of the boots that she wears are like platform high heel boots, and some other ones are like laced above the kneecap, like literally boots that are laced above the kneecap. So I'm just like, what the hell is this? She's like, they're cool, aren't they? I'm like, first, I'm a dude. Secondly, I don't wear boots like that. And third, no, I don't like them. She's like, well, too late, I already bought them.
The ones that go all the way up to the knee would be good for your stripper thing.
Obviously, I crack up about that shit with the Italians. So for everybody that doesn't know that's watching the stream right now, I have this ongoing thing. If you check my video out, the last one I put out, there's a lamp pole in the back, and Italian passed a comment, hey, is that a stripper pole? To which I, of course, am a smart ass, and stated, yes, it's my stripper pole, and I work it like I would every night, And so that's the ongoing joke with that. So Italian, when he's talking about a stripper pole, yes, I did think about using her boots as a stripper pole, but I don't know if it's going to make me any money, honestly. Just saying, you know what I mean? I thought about it, but then I think it just like add a weird persona, and I wouldn't make much money off of it.
Well, I'd pay the extra if you were.
Oh, maybe I need to rethink all that.
I prefer the
They want a live show. The viewers want a live show fun. Now go ahead.
Right.
Shake that booty.
Right.
Shake that money maker.
Get me some money. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I must probably just use the Snapchat to, I guess, collect or post Snapchats of our little event down in Florida.
My story.
My story. Check my story out.
Quickly, because it expires.
Yeah. Well, that's the nice thing about Snapchat. It expires after 24 hours on the stories, so it's like I don't have to really worry about it forever being on there unless somebody just screenshots it. And then again, it's not, they can't screenshot a video. I mean, they can, but they're not going to see the video. But, Yeah, anyways.
Unless your phone's hacked like mine, then you can save all the videos and pictures.
And you know what? It's not like I'm showing my mushroom tips, so they can save it if they want,
You never know.
Speaking of Snapchat, you guys know or heard about it, but every time we talk about like expires and stuff like that, I keep thinking of Hillary Clinton like a few months ago when they were talking about her emails being deleted or whatnot.
Oh yeah.
And she goes on one of the campaign trails and she starts talking to the people and she's like, so I just created an account on Snapchat, and for all you guys who are always giving me crap for my emails, I just started this new Snapchat, and guess what? All those things delete themselves. Like, I don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
You don't want to be saying that. Like,
yeah, you don't. It's just like you're digging yourself.
All that stuff on Snapchat is actually saved in a database, and cops look through that stuff all the time.
Sure.
My sister's husband's a sheriff, and they use that against people all the time. So it's saved in a database. So watch what you put on there.
Well, I can't believe how far things have come, like in the courts. Like, who would think that they would look at someone's like Facebook and regular text messages and stuff, and be able to submit that in court? It's just crazy now.
I just think it's funny how it's like your privacy settings are safe. No one's gonna check anything, and then yet you're in court. And it's like, so we found a record on Facebook of
Sucking a dick on a train.
I thought the government wasn't spying on us. You say that.
They are.
You know what? Okay, so here's my look on that. Let me just put that out there. The whole, my privacy thing and the government is not checking up on you. If you are worried about your privacy, believe me, your privacy is already invaded. Whether you agree to it or you don't, and they say that it's not shared, are you kidding me? How do you think they figure out who's wiretapping what? Are you kidding? You got a social security number? It's because they have you in the database.
Well,
You go
look
to
at
the
this.
Well,
ATM.
look at it.
Look
You,
at
you
this.
know they. Go
The
ahead.
hackers. I'm sorry. When the whole Paris attack happened a few weeks ago, this hacker group Anonymous, they shut down and gave information to the government of 7,500 plus accounts linked to ISIS. So if they can do that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's just people. It's funny because people say, "Oh yeah, I privacy this." Okay, I understand you want to be private, but you know what? Honestly, if they want to find something about you, they will.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Well,
I always have a smile when someone tells me that in person. Oh, I'm not telling you that because of privacy. I just crack up, smile, and okay, whatever, sure.
Mhm. Well, when you go for like credit or anything, they ask you like, okay, where did you live like 20 years ago? What street and this and that, and I'm like, hell, man, I don't remember that shit. But they have it all down. They'll give you like multiple questions. One of them's the correct, your correct thing. Did you live on such and such street, or did you live on this street or that street?
Oh yeah.
It's crazy, So privacy, there ain't no damn privacy.
No,
shit.
it's just all a state of mind. People are like, oh, my privacy. Click here and opt out. You won't get your privacy exposed. Whatever.
The only real privacy you're gonna get is just delete your accounts. Whatever.
No, the real privacy is once you're dead.
Yeah.
Once you're dead, your privacy is still there and it's still invaded, but you're no longer there to create more privacy issues.
Well, that's it. That's it. Because right now, I type in my name and it brings up mine, my wife, my mother, my dad. My he's passed 13 years ago, and he still comes up.
Go to Spokeo.com. I keep saying it. Spokeo.com. And then on the search bar, type in whoever's name or type in your name, whatever, and you'll see like your family relative. You'll see your address. You'll see phone numbers. You can literally pay $20 and get the whole personal record, like criminal record, all that. Yeah, it's out there and unwillingly out there.
Some stalker shit.
Yep.
I can see you through your window, fella.
No, but yeah, it's just it. So once you die,
somebody watching me.
Yeah, good song. But yeah,
good singing voice, I tell you.
It's.
Why, thank you. So we're gonna have a nice little, we're gonna have a nice little thing. I'll have the voice and Thunder will be on the pole. Shit. We make a little group thing.
Got to throw in the next in there too, man.
Right.
I wish to wish the wish you wish to wish, but if you wish the wish wishes, I don't wish the wish you wish to wish. Holy crap! I need a glass of water after that. Gameplay pixel with a tongue twister, man. More like a glass of water I need now after saying that.
Try to say that 10 times fast.
Fuck that. Too many W's, fella.
Yeah, feller. Oh, but anyways, so yeah.
Losers in that Toyota. That's funny. Man, I have this road rage video that I posted, man. It's just blowing up. It's funny.
Hell yeah, feller.
Feller? Is that a thing that you use all the time, feller?
When I'm talking to American people.
American.
I feel like if I was American, if I was born in America, I'd probably be somewhere from the South.
I just watched
from the
today,
South.
Just say y'all.
Yeah, for the first time today, I just watched the movie Inglourious Bastards with Brad Pitt, and his accent is amazing. He's like, "What I like to call is I'm an American, and we're in the Nazi killing business." Like the way he straight talks like Southern American.
Yeah.
Pretty cool movie, actually.
Pretty cool.
Is anybody working on any videos right now, or what?
I'm working on someone else's videos.
Someone else's.
25.
Wow, the outro.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting a computer so I can do videos.
25,128 views in 2 months.
So what are you gonna edit your new GoPro with then, Kalamazoo?
I mean, the computer I'm using now. I plugged in my Polaroid and The files popped up, so
Can I get my damn
let's
phone?
see if my SD card I have in my camera now will fit in my GoPro, and I'll go out tomorrow since it's going to be
Do it now on purpose.
damn near 60 degrees in December in Michigan. That's gotta take advantage of that. But I'll go out tomorrow and see if this all the sound and whatnot works, and I'll try to transfer it over to my phone and upload it that way. But if not, oh, that's too damn bad.
Well, damn, I'm just reading this private side chat here. Little says that he speaks 3 languages. I can't even get straight 2 languages, let alone 3. Viper says he speaks 3.
Thunder, mute Viper's damn thing, punk ass.
Sorry? What's going on?
You're talking in the background, mother.
Well, that's my wife laughing.
Oh.
So you guys, yeah, so Little speaks 3 languages. I can't even speak 3 and keep them.
I can barely speak English. Like, have you heard me talk?
That's what I'm saying. Shit.
Yeah, I only know 2 languages, and I can't even get English right. So 2 languages is enough for me, and Little over there speaks 3. And oh yeah, Viper speaks 3. I know that. I was getting ready to say that, but you know, 3 languages, man. I speak 2, and I get confused with 2 languages, and y'all have 3, and I'm like, oh.
What languages are they? English and what?
What? Who, me?
Yeah.
English and French.
Ah, tu parles français?
Oui, très bien.
Ah, ben c'est super. Maintenant, on peut parler tous les deux, personne va nous comprendre.
Très bien, on devrait.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
This
talking French and shit.
Telling Thunder,
Like, Thundercat, if I ever get
speaking that French, man.
If I ever get French homework, y'all gonna help me with it?
Non, moi j'aide pas les Américains. Pas en français, par exemple. The translation, I don't help Americans in French. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
And welcome, Snowcat.
Yeah. Back in high school, they had to, you had to take a foreign language, and so they asked me like, what language do you want to take? I was like, oh, I'll take French. And they're like, but you speak French? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, I could take French 1, because I think it went all the way to like French 5 or 6. I don't know what numbers they were, but French 1 was just like the basics, learning the alphabet and how to count. And then the teacher, when she found out I spoke French fluently, she was like, well, there's no point. I'll just make you my teacher's assistant. So I was like, okay.
Was she hot? Was she a hot teacher?
Not at all.
Wow. We only had Spanish in our school, and our middle school Spanish teacher was pretty hot.
At least
She
you
always
got
wore pretty short skirt. I was like, what's that wear? But then she got pregnant from our in-school suspension teacher. And had to quit.
Well, back in my day, they had Spanish and German.
Yeah, right.
That's what I had.
Shit, make yourself sound old as hell.
Du hast.
I'm old.
Hey, let's not talk old, because I fit in that category, please.
You don't sound old.
Am I the
Compared
young?
to Cat.
Compared
Kaba. How the hell do you say your name? Calabazoo?
Zoo.
I'm like, shit, twice his age, 3 times his age.
Italian. It's
oh
like.
my God! If we're gonna compare ourselves to Kyle, how old are you, buddy?
16, like a mouse.
Oh my God!
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, forget it. I'm not even gonna go there.
Oh, I'm getting old. Though.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Oh, real old. You're the same age as my youngest child, man. You're the same age as my youngest, man.
Wait till you hit a quarter century old, and that's when you start to understand them.
Nah, wait till you hit. As soon as you hit about that 40 mark, that's when your shit starts falling apart.
My coworker, he has the same birth date as me, the same day and everything, except he's 10 years older than me, and he just turned 40. Well, he's 41 now, I think, but when he turned 40, he was like, yeah, 40 years old, man, that's you kind of don't give a shit anymore at 40. Like, you just kind of want to live life. And
yeah, I mean, the same thing at my age. I just, I just want to just live life. I don't really care for, you know what I mean?
That's it. I mean, I still feel, inside I feel young and everything, but shit, sometimes I wake up and my back's hurting, my knees hurting, whatever. Shit.
Yeah, that's the reality of
It is.
my dad's 60 and he still rides motorcycles, and he tells me like, yeah, in my head I'm still like a 3-year-old, but like my body's not, and
Oh, that's so the truth though. That is the truth.
It is.
I don't like to be like, the one that stereotypes it, but in my aspect, my book, like my brain thinks I'm like 13, but my body says, "Yo, buddy, you need to chill. You're not 13."
yeah, yeah, reality. Fuck.
Yeah, I see like my niece and nephew. Can you do that? Can you do this? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can do it." And I try, and I'm like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that."
Yeah, no, I can't.
I do that a lot.
Get the ibuprofen.
That doesn't even help sometimes. I think I'm like, oh my god, really?
Patches and all
You gonna make me feel like a baby. Jesus.
that.
My kneecap on my right knee will pop out of place sometimes, so I can't really do a lot of things these younger kids do.
Wait,
But,
how old are you to be saying that?
I'm thinking like, well, how young are you talking about?
These
Like,
young kids, you are a kid.
You're a baby, man.
Yeah.
by young kids, I mean around my age, or like 15, because I don't hang out with anybody that's 14 or lower.
I'm 13, feller.
I'm feller.
Feller?
I think that's so cool how he says it, feller.
Feller?
Feller.
Feller.
I used to have I still do, but I don't. It's kind of.
especially that.
I have like a Canadian and and a Canadian and a Southern accent.
Talking about.
You can kind of hear it in my voice. Like
Talking
I'm only
about-
4 hours away from like Canada or something.
What
like
are you
that.
talking about?
A boot?
Talking about?
Talking about.
See?
It's not funny. It's not funny.
3-star in the house.
3 étoiles dans la maison.
Yeah, yeah.
Rati ton épice pépère.
Captain Panther.
3, how you doing, buddy?
Yo, 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 yo.
The only foreign word I know that's not English is hola. I
Hola.
barely know
Hola.
that.
¿Cómo está?
¿Cómo está? Muy bien?
Si tú.
Okay,
I
guys, hold on.
spent 3 classes
Hold
of
on.
Spanish
Let me see how 3's doing. 3, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
I haven't heard from you in a while. I was actually going to message you on Instagram today, and I got caught up in cleaning the house, but
We've had like a warm streak here. It's been in the 70s, so I've been riding nonstop.
oh, only today it's been like 60 here in Ohio, and I was like, I didn't want to. I already winterized my bike, and I didn't want to break it out, so I'm like, oh, screw
You
it.
put
Just
those
let it ride.
tires with the nails in it and everything.
Yeah, you know what though? Yeah, I'm not doing that. So it's been 70 down there.
Yeah, and it will be like mid 70s tomorrow and Sunday as well. So I'll pretty much be riding nonstop all weekend as well. But not to plug my own stuff, but tomorrow I am filming no joke, the best moto-vlog that will ever touch my channel, period.
Why you say that? Why you say it like it's like?
I don't want to plug it
Closest
or
thing.
anything, but it's the best shit ever, so.
No.
Well, I mean,
I'm fine with his
it's
statement.
not a plug.
Right. No, I'm fine with you
It's not,
plugging
because
it
it's
in.
all downhill after tomorrow.
But why do you say it that way? It's all downhill after tomorrow. That's the part I don't get. I don't care that you plugged it in and you said that. That's fine. I'm just curious. I'm just interested or inquiring why you say it's going to be like all downhill from that point.
Because tomorrow is like what's
You talking about content-wise or weather-wise?
No, content-wise. What we're filming tomorrow is like a once-a-year type of thing.
Okay.
And even if I did this same vlog every year, it's still not going to be as good as the original first one, you know?
Right. Okay. I got you.
So.
Well, shit. I'm glad you said something. Now I'll make sure to keep an eye on it tomorrow when I get into work.
Yeah, keep an eye on it. Well, it'll be up probably, maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. Depends on how long it takes to upload. But either tomorrow or Sunday, it'll be up.
I don't want to plug anything either, but I just dropped a new video earlier today. So if you want to go check my channel out.
Yeah, that's not nearly the same as what I said.
But anyways, the point three
I'm just
star.
messing with you, but I really did launch a video.
The point 3 star though. I mean, I'll see it tomorrow night. But either way, even if you wouldn't say anything, I'm subscribed to your channel, so I would have gotten a notification when you would have uploaded anyways.
Well, yeah, basically what I'm saying is after tomorrow night, just go ahead and unsub because nothing's.
Well, don't be so negative.
No, you know what? Honestly, 3, I don't do that. If you didn't know me by now, I don't unsub just because stuff has stopped. I understand that there's a lot of different situations where people will unsub when content stops being loaded or whatever. I don't know. I just do me the way I feel like it should be. And maybe not is, but
Oh, there'll still be content. It's just going to be back to the same old normal, boring, just me laughing a bunch of times content.
He said I just sub feller. That's funny. No, I watch your stuff and I can't say you just laugh constantly.
A lot of it is.
What did you say?
A lot of it is.
I mean, that's how you view it. That's not how I view it. But okay.
I don't know. Maybe I just overcritique my own stuff. But
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, man,
Any YouTuber that you'll talk to, they're not gonna be like, "Oh, my shit is perfect.
My shit's
it's amazing."
I'll tell you that for free.
And if anybody in this hangout tells me otherwise, then they need to check themselves. But honestly, like everybody always has to critique themselves somehow. Even like you're your own worst critique. Goat said that once to me. Like you're your own worst critique. So therefore, it doesn't matter what anybody else think. You'll always think that your stuff is always flawed or inferior, which is not the case because we see it a different way, but you as a content creator, you are.
As long as people enjoy it, you're always going to look back on your work and think, oh, I could have done this better, I could have done that better. But as long as there's people out there that's enjoying it, then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the best possible outcome, you know? Unless someone says, oh, your video's shit.
Anyways, I got this idea for next year for the meet. I want to pull a couple of people aside and possibly try and do a little recording session with a few people and see if they're willing to. And I'll have to reach out to those people. Which one of those people would be you 3 if you still show up?
I'm gonna show up, dude.
I know. I know. I'm just saying. I mean, obviously we're still far ahead, but I'm just saying. I'm giving you a heads up. Like I'm gonna have to talk to you.
Your meet is honestly at the perfect time for my work schedule because right around then I can basically take vacation like for months straight. There's just not a lot going on then because other people are taking vacations in the summer as well.
Mm-hmm.
So my job kind of goes downhill.
Okay.
Which is cool because I can take vacation in the summer, unlike a lot of people that have to take it in off seasons.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'll be reaching out to you when we get closer around that time because I want to have a conversation about possibly pulling a few other people and get your input on it and possibly creating maybe some kind of vlog all together.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, I got an idea going, but that requires us to do this like after the meet or maybe during the meet or something. We'll have to figure it out.
Like a full
together.
Yeah.
Or I'd like show up early.
Yeah, you could do that too. You're coming up with Denny still or?
Yeah, Denny will be up with me. And
no.
Potentially, if it works out, Tat and Thea will be coming up at the same time. I don't know.
You said Tat?
A moto-vlogger meetup?
Yeah.
On the other side, right, not close to us.
So it's like the East Coast one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess you can call it the East Coast one, I guess.
But you're right on the tip of being right central.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm on that time zone line pretty much because Indiana has central. Some parts of it do.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like 30 minutes from the line.
Yeah.
Hey Viper, I was thinking about it when I went to go take a tinkle. When I leave Michigan, with my dad. We might be down in Cincinnati or somewhere around there to stop by his old place where he used to work, R&J. I'm pretty sure you know who they are, right? You know who R&J Trucking is, right?
I do not.
Oh, not Viper. Thunder. What the hell was that?
I was gonna say I wasn't paying attention if you're talking to me
I
because you
was
said
like,
Viper, and I'm like, okay, I disregard what you're saying. You said
Cincinnati.
I don't know.
Yeah, you were
know
like
who I was
Cincinnati.
Viper.
Hey, whoever lives in Ohio, I'm gonna be down in Ohio.
That would be
probably
me.
next week or the week after to
Well,
get
next
his
week is
stuff.
Christmas, dude. No, the week after
Yeah.
that is Christmas. So that's the week before Christmas.
That is next week.
Yeah, that is next week.
You want a cookie? I mean, we can stop and bring you some cookies if you want.
What? No,
You said
I'm
it's
confused.
Christmas. I mean, like,
He just wants some
what's your
lube.
point? Yeah.
No, I'm saying no. My point is, I understand you're coming down for Christmas. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna be over the road with him, doing a, cause we're over the road truck drivers, so I'll be with him over Christmas and New Year's, and I might be down there to get his stuff, which I am. I'm gonna make you get up and come out and see me.
Where are you gonna be at?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, how am I supposed to know?
Where did you say you were? Cincinnati area or
Yeah,
Cleveland?
I'm in Cincinnati.
Right,
I'm
now-
like actually 20 minutes east of Cincinnati, southeast. So actually technically southwest. If you're on Cincinnati side, whatever.
All right, then I'll probably be in Cincinnati.
Okay, well just you got my Instagram. You can shoot me a personal message, and I can work it out somehow.
I'm gonna meet Red One too. I'm going to California too, so I'm meeting all my hoes.
All your hoes.
Viper, I'm gonna need to see.
Italian. I feel a mini moto-vlogger meetup.
I'm coming in the big truck.
Hey, that's what's up, man. He just needs to pick you up and down there and drive up to where I am. Pick me up, and we'll just put the bikes in the back of the truck and.
Takes forever to get out of my damn valley.
And then
we'll cut off traffic and block the road. It don't take us forever to get anywhere. We were waiting like 20 minutes to get out of a truck stop once. My dad's like, fuck this, and just blocked the oncoming lane and until the other lane was clear, and he blocked the other lane so we could just pull out. So.
Next.
You say next, but the stuff I talk about is more interesting than what Viper does.
Okay.
Starting some
pulling
beef.
at each other now. Come on.
Some beef.
But I love Viper, and he loves me too. But, you know.
He loves me too.
Wow.
Not as much.
Well, Wilson, you're being kind of quiet. You're no more virgin here, boy.
Hey,
Speak up.
Let's talk about something good, and then I'll jump in.
Okay. So you want to talk about something good, Wilson? You're in charge. Go ahead.
Why am I in charge?
Speak up. You spoke, so speak up, son.
All right.
Talk about your flooring or something.
You want to talk about some flooring? I'm selling the shit out of some flooring right now, boys.
No.
Make
I got
those
a couple
ends.
huge jobs coming up, but yeah, that's for another talk, I guess.
This ain't no flooring channel. I apologize. I can't allow that. Sorry.
Oh man, I was gonna go in hard with the flooring talk. Yeah.
The only flooring you'll be talking about is talking about fixing my floor.
I don't do any of the work. I just sell it, and I have other people put it in for me.
Oh. Okay, so you want a topic? Go for it, Wilson.
Motherfucker, used car salesman or something.
No, I don't sell anything used. So, is anybody looking forward to anything during the winter? Are you guys doing anything fun as far as trips or anything like that?
I'm going to Disney.
Yeah.
No.
And now he's trying to do that plug-in that he's going to take a road trip and all that shit. Huh, Wilson? Huh?
No, I was wondering about other people, man. I'm not just worried about myself. You guys already know my story. I'm just trying to.
It's time getting a rise over here.
Next.
It's
Right,
alright. Got
right.
looks on a rise.
Hey, from
So what do you guys think about the LED tail light? Should I do that instead of the regular tail light with the turn signals, or should I do an LED tail light? Anybody?
LED.
integrated.
Go LED.
Yeah, do the
Go
integrated
LED.
smoked.
Okay.
Okay. Well, for mine, I don't know what bike you have exactly, but
He has the same as us, son.
oh, it is okay.
6R 2015.
It's all up to you on the looks personally. That's my honest opinion. But what I have on mine, I actually did a mod on my bike where I split I have a LED integrated turn signal tail light, and it's from oh God, what's the name of that company?
I remember what it's called.
What is
It's
it?
called Next
No.
Industries. I'm just fucking with you, right? Go ahead.
Got it from Next.com.
Damn it. Anyway, it's from this other company. I can't remember. But for mine, what I did is I took the clear lens off, and then I took the red lens off the stock light, put it on top of the LED, so it has a stock looking appearance, but it's LED. And I did not connect the integrated turn signals because I still have my stock ones.
So here's a question for everybody. I know Italian, I already know your answer on this, but does everybody else work on their own bikes, or do you have somebody else do it for you?
I work on my own bike, but I mess it up even more because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Motherfucker said, excluding Italian. I already know your punk ass answer. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
I'll answer that question.
I know you like to
I'm
work
just
on your
fucking
own
with
bike,
you.
and you're good at it. So I already know that you already do your own work. So
So you know what I do? I don't fix my bike. I actually try to have people fix it for me.
why is that?
Well, I do the work, man. I'm lazy. Let some other fucker do it.
I don't know. I've never worked on cars or anything like that or bikes before, but like for the fender eliminator, I'm like, dude, I can do this. I want to figure it out myself and kind of do it myself, so that way I can be more educated on if something breaks down, maybe I'll be able to do it.
I'm kidding. I actually work on my own bike. I was just giving you shit. I work on my own bike. I have my own. I got an FSM, which is the first thing you should get when you get a bike. I don't care what anybody says. Besides getting a helmet and gear, after you get all your gear that you need to ride, get yourself an FSM. Stands for Factory Service Manual for the make and model of your bike in the year. That's a must.
I had that for my R1, and that is an amazing book.
Yes, you have to have it. I don't care. Don't even care if you think that, frame sliders or stunt cage or anything like that is needed for your bike. That's my personal opinion. A lot of people will argue that fact, but for me personally, when I buy a motorcycle, after I have the gear I need for it or whatever for myself, the FSM comes into play.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be honest. That book, when I had my R1, I had a stator problem, which I ended up figuring out after a long time, and I didn't know, but the stator bolt had to be torqued down to a specific torque for it to correctly work. You can't just tighten it or not tighten it. And but I'm telling you, that booklet, man, I had an issue with my headlight main harness once, and it narrowed down the exact wire within like this 20-pin connector. So they do help. They really are an amazing thing to have.
Another question.
However,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I do work on my bike to a certain extent. Like, I'll change the oil, do chain maintenance, I'll do LED mods, I'll change the windscreen, change the fenders, whatever. But when it comes to like fuel injection system or bleeding the brakes or something like that, I'll take it to the shop because I don't want to have anything screw up on that and not have it be my fault. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. I think I'm going to do the same thing. Like, dial down things like that, I don't want to be responsible for messing that up. I'd rather a professional handles that. But, like, stupid little things like taking the fender eliminator off or changing the windscreen or changing different little parts and taking the lights off, I think that everybody should be able to do that themselves.
You should also be able to do your own oil changes, your own
Agreed.
You're supposed to know. You should know how to do also chain adjustments, chain lubing, coolant flush. If you know anything about engines and you want to be a little bit more specific, you should know how to change your clutch, friction plates. You
Yeah, I
should know how to change
mean,
your fork shift.
those kind of things, like I said, like those kind of things are pretty simple. I mean, they're not easy. Like just changing a light bulb from a turn signal, but they're pretty straightforward. You know what I mean? If you even if you follow your steps removing it, you should understand how to put it back together.
Except when you get to a clutch and friction plates, you're just like clutch plates and that's not just removing it at that point because you've got plenty of plates to put back in a certain order.
Certain orders in the past, yeah. I've done that with my R1 and the bucket, the clutch bucket. Man, it was not fun.
Yeah, you pull out the clutch basket and you got all friction plates lined up with a spacer in between, and it got to be in a certain way, and it got to be a certain thickness, and it got to,
And you got to put them back, on the correct gear, like the way the stop, like because.
Oh wow, there's Shadow Assassin. I haven't seen him for a good minute.
There he is. Next.
All right, Italian. I singled you out last question. Here's a question for you then. We'll start it with you. What got you into riding motorcycle? Was it a certain person, or was it just something you just like loved seeing, or what?
He admired me.
Actually, I've always wanted a bike, but because of the wife and having 2 children, everybody's like, "Oh my God, you're crazy wanting a bike. You have 2 small kids and da 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 da." So then after they were getting a little older, I decided, let's do this. And, now it's how everybody's saying, oh, it's a midlife crisis thing and da-da-da-da.
Was this your first bike?
Oh, no. I've been riding now six years, and this is my 3rd bike.
Oh, okay.
So, and it's just, I don't know, I've always wanted a bike, but I've never done it. I've never rode, when I was a kid, I rode like a little 50 here and there, nothing major. But this is, it was like it's time, I wanna go out and enjoy and have fun, and
Yeah. What about Viper?
Yeah, I'm here.
Viper's been riding for all his life, basically.
Oh, I've been riding.
What got you into riding? What made you want to ride bike?
What did it? I'll tell you. My dad. He introduced me to motorcycles back when I was about 13 years old, 12 years old. He brought home a couple dirt bikes.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. He brought home a couple dirt bikes when I was 12, 13 years old. Just to rewind a bit, he has been riding since he was like 10 years old also, and he used to race MotoGP in Europe for almost 25, 30 years, and then, of course, I was born, and then he stopped, and then when I turned 13 years old, he brought home a couple dirt bikes, started riding, and just been hooked on it. I've always been on 2 wheels. I've always had bicycles, little scooters, and, I always had to be on 2 wheels. I mean, it's just part of the family. It's in the blood. It's how we are. My brother rides, I ride, my dad, everybody rides.
Nice. What about 3-star?
I'm just not going to do that question.
Okay. Thundercat?
I've been riding for a while. Started at 14 on a dirt bike that I hit my uncle's trailer. Learned a lot of mistakes from that one. That bike never made it past that. It took me a couple of years to convince my cousin to sell his 125cc dirt bike to me. He finally did for dirt cheap. It wasn't worth much, most probably. And then rode dirt bikes till about 16. Then got myself a first street bike, which I started off with on a 250. Was on it forever. And then I stopped for a little bit riding. And then in 07, I picked up the bike that I'm riding now, brand new off the showroom floor. Been riding that since 07 till now. I was going to upgrade next year, this coming riding season for the meet. However, due to a situation with my wife's car, we had to buy a brand new car. So the idea of upgrading my bike next year is not happening because of that.
Priorities.
Yep. Life priorities when you're married.
That's true. Well, Luke.
Yes, feller.
Feller, I love that.
What got you into riding, brother?
Well, I'd probably have to say my dad as well, because my dad used to ride bikes when I was young, and then he just always introduced me to them. I was riding from when I was a child on little 50cc mini motorbikes around the area, pissing everyone off because it was like,
No two strokes.
hell yeah. And then, yeah, I've just been riding ever since. I was going to get a big bike, but then my girlfriend decided to get pregnant, so now all the money has to go for the little baby.
So he's got a little feller on the way.
I got, no, it's a girl. It's a girl. It's not even a boy. It's a
She'll
girl.
be riding too. Gotta get her one of those little pit
Still a
bulls.
little feller.
She gonna ride. She gonna shoot the pistols. She gonna do everything, fella.
I like that. I'm stealing that, by the way. I don't know if you saw it on the side chat. I'm stealing that shit, Luke.
What?
The feller.
The feller.
The feller. I like that. I'm taking that shit.
First motorcycle I've ever touched was my dad's MotoGP bike. It was a 1970, I can't remember, there's 71, 72. It was a Yamaha OW30 752 stroke. And I was 2 years old, and I literally climbed up the bike and was just stretched across the gas tank. I mean, it was bigger than I was, but that was the first bike I've ever touched. And the funny part about
back at 2 years old, fella.
yeah, the funny part about that is the bike was located in my dad's bedroom in his apartment, I believe, like on the
Sleep
fourth
with his
floor.
bike.
Yeah, he kept his. It's funny because here's a funny story about this bike. He sold it in 1989. He sold it to a guy who wanted it, and the guy gave him like $10,000 cash plus an SUV 4x4. And eventually my dad would go on to sell the truck, and we'd buy another car and sell the car to come to America. And oh my God, it hasn't been since 1980, 1984, 83. My dad hasn't seen that bike. And we recently found it by accident doing a Google search. We found his actual bike. I believe it was in Switzerland, I believe. And the guy he sold it to had sold it to another person, a collector, and the guy has kept his bike in pristine condition since my dad last had it. No one's ever ridden it or touched it. And it's now at auction for $70,000.
Whoa.
Damn. 30-something years later. Pretty amazing.
So,
1,000.
feller. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually figure out here with 3, because I agree with 3. It has nothing to do with Wilson's question, but the reason why 3 didn't answer it, like he said, it was because we get these questions asked all the time. He said that in the side chat if you haven't read that. So for me and 3, it's kind of a repetitious question. So we need.
My second hangout, so I'm just asking questions that I wanted to know on you guys.
Oh yeah, no, we're not. I don't think that.
Oh, I apologize for bringing a question up again, but that's the question I wanted to know on you guys. So I'm trying to get to know you guys a little bit better. So.
Right. No, you're fine, and I'll answer them. That's fine. I'm just saying though. I'm letting you know as to why 3. If you didn't read the side chat, that's why he didn't really answer it. Is because we get those repetitious questions all the time. You get tired after a while of answering them. But
yeah, I'm not hating by any means. I wasn't
right.
trying to be people. It was just.
You mean I can't ask about gear?
Well,
I think pretty much all questions have been asked before, but.
You can ask about gear, but you're most probably not going to get an answer from 3. And one thing, once again, I'm going to speak for what I think 3 would say. This is not what he would say. But since he's here, he can correct me if I'm wrong. But it's just that he most probably has been asked that question most probably 1,000,000 times, if not 1,000,001 already.
Yeah, I mean, take however many hangouts that I've ever been in, and then subtract that number by 2, and that's how many times I've been asked.
Yeah. Also, talking about Hangouts while we're doing this, this is the first and actual last Hangout that I'm going to be hosting on my channel, I think, for a while.
Why?
I don't know. I think it coincides a lot with what you just said, Three, and that's what kind of triggered me to pull the attention of what I'm saying right now, is just because I'm kind of getting burned out, kind of. Every time there's a hangout, I wind up in it, whether I want to be in it, or asked to be in it, or just by invitation, they invite me in. I just feel like if I don't join someone's hangout when they ask, I feel like I'm being one of those people that is just, I guess, to the other person that's making the invitation, like, stuck up, I guess, if that makes sense.
I don't see it that way. I mean, you have priorities. I mean, look at the Italian today. His floor blew up with water. I mean, you got priorities and you got others. You're busy, man. You got a life. Everybody here, like.
I know, but once you start doing these for a while, like I've done, and I'm not talking about hosting it on my channel, but I'm talking about
participating.
Right, participating. After a bit, I don't know. I feel like it. I don't know how to explain it. It's hard to explain.
You feel like it's too repetitive, like you're.
Yeah, I'm just always in it, and we always go round and round hanging out. Not that I don't like hanging out, but
I love you, man.
But I keep in touch with like everybody, really, even Three. Like me and Three, I mean, we started off like, I don't know, I'd say several months ago, and we were always like, happening to be in a hangout together or whatever, and it's awesome because you get to know people like Three, and if you haven't had a chance, he's an amazing dude. He really is. I really urge you, if you haven't checked out his channel, do it. No matter what he says about himself, I don't care what he says. Just check his channel out. He's a really cool dude, and it's nothing against him. It's just, I feel like there's too much of me hanging out in Hangouts, and I feel like I just need a break from it. Maybe not people's point of view or angle. It's just me personally. I just, you know what I mean? I don't know.
You're getting me depressed, man.
Look at the chat.
But on a better note, it may get you depressed, but it'll give you a chance to miss me.
Yeah, but just look, if you look at it this way though, like right around the time where sorry, I was typing the lid. Right around the time where you will start to gain traction for your meetup is like right around the time you're going to start going dark. That might not be the greatest of ideas. You might just want to push through it.
That's true, fella.
But my meetup is not for another like 8 months. 8 months. 8 months.
I know, but if you fall off and then you come back 2 or 3 months beforehand, that's not going to give people enough time to prepare for such things.
I'm not gonna like fall off. I'm just talking about the Hangouts.
Your punk ass gonna come in.
I'll be in the side chat for sure. I'll be in the side chat for sure. But as far as like actually being in the panel, I may join like once in a while. But I'm not talking like I'm gonna be like go dark for like 3 months or 4 months. I'm talking about going dark for like a month or two, and then pick back up.
You need some alone time.
It's not really just alone time. It's just, I don't know, I'm getting kind of burnt out about doing this hangout stuff. Not that I don't like hanging out with you guys.
He needs to put more time into the poll. I know.
It's just.
As soon as the English guy comes, he wants to stop.
No, Luke, it has nothing to do against you, buddy.
Thunder is turning into K-Dub now, saying he don't like none of us and he wants to get away from him now.
No.
I don't want to be anybody's friend.
Oh, come on, guys.
Well, you should have titled it "Farewell Hangouts."
No, it's one of those things where I'm not going to stop communicating with you guys. I mean, Three, I annoy the fuck out of him. He gets a message from me, I would say, like, at least once a week. I didn't do it today just because I was busy. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I saw him in the side chat and invited him in, and So I almost probably won't bother him till most probably like midweek next week and check up on him.
You don't annoy me though.
And then everybody else that's in here, for the most part, I talk to you, you know, whether you're part of a group chat or, you know, comments on Instagram or whatever. But yeah, to answer your question 3, I do feel like sometimes I do annoy some of you just by asking how you guys are doing or something. I know that you guys, especially going into the holidays, it's going to be a lot harder to just get your phone blowing up, so I'm trying not to blow up everybody's phone for the holidays, you know what I mean?
It only takes like 15 seconds to reply back to someone, so there's not really that much excuse, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so on your aspect, yeah, it takes 15 seconds, but when you're looking at, you know, situations where you got more than one person and you multiply that by how many other people, your 15 seconds multiplied.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, but like that's when I just prioritize my like who I respond to and when. Like some people I just won't reply back to until I get bored at like midnight. But like you say that you think that some people like you annoy some people, but the fact that when you message me, I think you don't like the way that I text because I do short responses, and I think that's probably what worries you. But like whenever you message me, as soon as I see it, I respond, and then you'll respond, and then I'll respond, and then you'll respond, and then I'll respond. If I respond quickly to you like that, you know that you're not annoying me. I'm just not good at texting.
I don't think that I guess my comment is not really. I use you as an example. I mean, as far as me reaching out to you, and checking up on you, because that's what I do. As far as your response, I get it. You know, some people are not people that like to text or just don't like to message back. And I get that you do. Every time that I have messaged you, you've messaged me back. So you know, no problem with that. I just feel like sometimes you respond right away, but I'm on a feeling like maybe I'm bothering 3-star a little too much. You know, like how you doing? How's it going? Or you know. I guess it's just an assumption that I'm making for myself that I may be annoying you when maybe I am or maybe I'm not. I don't know. Obviously, you clarified that up just now, but yeah.
You're not annoying, bro. You're not annoying.
But the fact of the matter, guys, is it is what it is, man. Just saying, I'll be in a side chat, you know, on Hangouts. You'll most probably see me, of course, and all that stuff. Okay, Tyan, I need your word. Next.
Next.
There you go. Next topic.
I come up with shitty topics, so somebody else come up with something.
No, Wilson. It's not that you come up with shitty
Yeah,
topics.
your punk ass started all this. Now you got all Thundercat all being depressed and shit. See what you did, Wilson?
No,
fucker.
No, wait. I'm not depressed. I was just stating
playing.
a fact. But no, Wilson, it's fine. You asked a question, and you know, we just decided to let you know.
Housekeeping.
But you can feel free to ask more questions if you want, preferably ones that we haven't heard. Huh, hint. No,
Here's a question. Since do any of you guys like to do mods to your bikes, like custom little details or little things or add-ons, whatnot? And do you do them to your cars, if you have any cars?
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. When you have a Grom, you have to do all kinds of custom little things, or else.
Or else they all look the same.
A shitty little Grom.
Groms are, yeah.
Like half the guys I ride with have their bikes completely vinyl wrapped because if not, I mean, there's only 4 color options, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like you're riding with your buddy that's got a Kawasaki. His is green, and you have a black Honda, and your buddy has a blue Yamaha. Then your other buddy has a red Yamaha, and your other buddy has a red Honda, and your other buddy has a white Kawasaki.
Red Honda, fella.
You know, it's when you're riding with a bunch of Groms, then everybody's got the exact same looking bike. So you got to do little things, or else you end up getting on somebody else's bike.
I know a couple of guys here. They have a few Groms themselves, and man, there's not one thing stock other than like the wheel size. I mean, like there's not one thing stock about that bike. Like their whole thing is so tweaked out.
Well, they're nice because everything on them is so cheap that you you can kind of afford to. But even then, you kind of start running into, like when you have a big group of buddies that all have Groms, you start doing all these mods to your Groms, and it's kind of hard to not overlap and do the exact same mods between all of them.
Yeah, just
Like,
different.
there's like 8 or 9 or 10 of us or something that ride around together, and all of us but 2 have the exact same fender eliminator, which is pretty unique looking. It's just got like a little tiny, like not even as wide as your pinky tail light that goes all the way across.
I've seen those.
Yeah, so
Pretty cool.
we all have that. Most people have the exact same handlebars.
Exhaust, rims. Yeah.
Yeah, there's literally between our whole group, there are only 3 different exhausts that we're all running. They make countless amounts of exhausts for the Groms, but there's only a select few that are high quality. So it seems like we're all paired up in having the exact same exhaust.
No one in there has a stock one?
No. You have it more than a month, and you have it. If you're still completely stocked, then you can't ride with us.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Well, no, it's not a rude thing. It's just you can't keep up.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know what? I remember back when I started riding here in California, and I didn't know anybody. I just used to ride my scooter by myself, and then this guy invited me to a scooter group, and I was like, yeah, I'll check it out. They ride every Friday night, and so I came, and it was cool. I ended up riding with them for a few years, actually, and one of the years we had this annual ride we do, and in that ride, I remember by that time I already had a Ninja 250. These guys show up. It was a moped group, and there was like 5 or 6 mopeds, like all Peugeot little 49.9 cc mopeds. And I see them roll up, and I'm like, oh my god, like we are gonna be so slow and held back by these guys. I'm just assuming from what I'm seeing. But lo and behold, they had like little 125cc engines in there, like little 150s bolted up to their moped frames, and man, they were flying down the street like at 60 miles an hour on these little mopeds. Just blew my mind how fast you can go.
We roll with a dude that's got a 250 motor on his moped.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. It's like putting an R1 engine in a Ninja.
Exactly.
Yeah. Little 250. It's a wheelie machine.
Next.
Yep. Hey, what soundboard are you using? That's funny as. Hey, yo.
Let's say it in French. Après.
Yeah.
Après. It's not as cool.
Who drives a Prius?
Oh God! Don't get me started.
I drive a Prius with like a 50-inch lift kit and mud bogging tires on it.
You probably have the coolest Prius ever, but I hate those cars.
Fucking hate Priuses.
Bane
Like,
of my
every single one of them's out to get me. Like, I'm not lying. Like every time I almost lose my life to an accident, it's a Prius.
Well, earlier today, even in the parking lot today, I went to go pick up my wife, and I go to make a U-turn in the parking lot, and of course there's a Prius parked right next to me, like it's in the lane to like the parking lot lane to drive, and it's just stopped there. I'm like, I turn, I see it, I stop. I'm like, God damn it! Of course it's a Prius, like of all cars.
I actually got a video dedicated to it. Like, there's a video dedicated to just Priuses almost hitting me, and it kind of got a lot more views than I thought it would.
Don't move to LA, man. Do not come to California, Hollywood. Avoid Hollywood, Pasadena, Malibu, Beverly Hills. Avoid all those places.
Okay, so talking about Hollywood, right? And all that area. Actually, I will be in that area actually end of March.
Oh shit, we are gonna meet up because I work in Hollywood.
I don't ride. I mean, I'm coming by plane, so I won't be riding, obviously.
That's all good, man. That's fine.
But yeah, we can meet up real quick. I got my wife and my exchange student, but yeah, we can work out something to meet up somewhere.
Yeah,
Wait, Thunder, what's the dates of that? Because I'll be out there around then as well.
Seriously, then we need to meet up too, man. We haven't officially booked the flight dates yet, but it's gonna be the 25th through the 3rd.
I told you, Italian. I feel a little meetup coming up here.
I'm in.
Gotta get everybody to come up.
If the first time we met Thundercat was in like on the complete other side of the country.
Yeah, I'm gonna be actually in the Hollywood area.
I just think it's funny because everyone here, except for the exception of the Italian. I mean, everyone here is pretty much spread out across the U.S., but yet we're all gonna meet up in Hollywood, like on the other side of. It's funny.
Yeah, I think like when I'm out there, one night I'm out there, I'm just gonna go grab dinner with Bash and Rev Bomb. So we should all just
Fuck yeah.
plan for that night for everybody to just meet up.
Bash works like down the street from me, which is kind of funny.
Oh yeah, we should do that. When are you gonna be there? 3?
Right around the same time. We haven't booked the plane tickets as well either. So.
Yeah, we're actually going to be booking ours. I think the first. I was talking about this to my wife yesterday. We were planning on booking it like the first week of January. So we would have accurate dates going forward after the first or second week of January for Cali. But I know it's in the Hollywood area because my sister's out that way.
Well, my wife's aunt just moved out there.
Oh,
so we're
cool.
gonna go out there and see her place and.
The small world.
Yeah, I've never been out that way at all. So it's the first time I'm gonna be seeing Hollywood. My sister's lived there now for like I want to say 3.5 years, and I've yet to see her place, and she's been like bitching and moaning about it. And I just happened to have my exchange student, and she's like, I want to see Cali before I go back to Switzerland. I'm like, well, my sister lives in Cali, so we can make it happen. So yeah, that's how that came up. But yeah, no, I agree. 3. We need to do that then. You gonna? I'll let you know when I get the dates booked. And hopefully they'll coincide with what you book, and then we can meet up somewhere for dinner or something. And
yeah, organize a day like a couple days.
Make sure that you walk up and down Sunset and Santa Monica Boulevard.
Well, what part of Santa Monica? Because I know certain places you don't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That if you know part of the Santa Monica Boulevard.
Not where I work. You don't want to walk.
Well, I'm talking about for the night.
Oh yeah, Sunset Boulevard for sure. Hollywood.
The
Boulevard.
night walkers.
Hell, you guys can check out 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica too. That's pretty cool at night. Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah. No, you go down to Hollywood and then hit like if you want to go to the beach, go to Venice. Shit, you have to go see Venice Beach.
Yeah, that's definitely a must. Walk up and down that little area.
I mean, that's California, Hollywood, and your Venice Beach and shit, you know.
Italian, what's your favorite part of Cali?
Palm Springs.
No, I don't. I want to get out of here. It's just too damn hot in the summer. I would like to live, seriously, like in Santa Clarita area.
That's beautiful. I live like 20 minutes south of that.
Well, the thing is Santa Clarita is so centrally located. I mean, you're right there to where it's not L.A., but you're so close to L.A. You got the canyon right there. You're close to going to like Ventura, Oxnard. You know, I mean, you're close to everything.
From what I understand from where you live, if you moved out there, the setting wouldn't be much different. You know what I mean?
Except the summer. Summer is just way too damn hot, man.
Temperature.
It's just way too friggin' hot out here.
We're 30 to 40 degrees cooler.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
I couldn't believe the day of the August meetup, man. How hot it was that day. Like, you could just not escape it at all. Like, I figured like we were riding. Because my wife came with us. We were riding from pretty much from where I live. But when we were down there, from San Bernardino, from Chaparral all the way to the hotel, we rode, and I rode with my helmet, visor closed the whole way, and I was starting to get hot and stuffy in my helmet, and you know it's hot in general. I'm like, man, we're doing like 80 miles an hour on the highway. I'm like, I'm gonna just pop my visor open and cool off. That was a big mistake, man. It was like 20
It was
degrees
even hotter.
colder. I was like, shit, and then
Yeah.
you're getting hit by like hot wind in your face, and it's like
Yeah.
you instantly, it's like like uh like your skin just dries up and cracks. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And your mouth
That's what
gets
my boy. He has a Gixxer 1000. He lives in Lancaster, and he
Yeah.
came up to visit, and he kept saying, "I'm coming." And I'm like, "You're gonna come on your bike?" And he's like, "Yeah." I said, "Are you sure you're coming up on your bike?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come up on my bike." This was like August too, and he said as soon as he hit Morongo,
Oh,
and
that's
that's
right
just
there.
coming in. He goes, as soon as you hit that, it feels like when you're preheating the oven and you open up the door and that big old burst of hot air it
Yep.
comes and hits your face. He goes, that's what it felt like when I was coming into the valley.
That's exactly where I opened up my visor too. I was like, let me just
Yeah,
open it a little
it's
bit.
hot. It's hot summertime.
I'll trade you
Right
some
now, it's
rain
the
for some
best.
sun. Take our rain and give us some of your sun, and then this is do.
It would be my pleasure
Yeah.
if I could, believe me. I'd share it with everybody.
But yeah, wintertime, you can't beat it. I mean, this is the place to be right now. It's the place to be. But I wish I could live in two different places because I would love to stay here in the winter, but summer, get the hell out.
All right.
So, all right, next. Been talking too long for us.
Next, you need to come out here and we need to do some rides, and I need to go down there to you.
We need to or meet halfway or something. I don't know. Shit, do something.
How far are
You
you
could
from
have-
Chaparral?
I'm sorry.
How far are you from Chaparral?
About 45 minutes or so. From, I would say, about 40 minutes to Palm Springs it takes to Chaparral, but then I live further south. So,
Yeller.
If you want, we can always meet up at Chaparral one of these weekends or whatnot.
Yeah.
And go for a little ride around that area, hang out at Chaparral, and drool over all those bikes. And
I know. That's the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. 100,000 square foot freaking place.
Years ago, my friends were like, "Have you ever seen Bert's Mega Mall?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Oh my!" Their jaws dropped because I've never seen it. And it's kind of like Chaparral. It's just like half as small. And to me, that was just insane. Like to see that many motorcycles. And then one day, which was I'll never forget the first time I went to Chaparral. But anyway, but the day I got there, I literally like could not believe how many vehicles other than cars were in this building. Like.
You guys check out the side chat if you want to know. My boy Louie moto-vlog on the side chat saying that he's 10 minutes from Chaparral. Doesn't mean anything to me, but obviously you guys are talking about it. So
Yeah.
something.
Well, Google it if you guys want to Google it. See how large that damn place is. 100,000 square foot place.
Yeah,
I mean, they have bikes, they got the gear, they got service, they got parts. I mean, everything you could think of is in that damn place. It's huge. So.
Welcome to America.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get Kala there. Did he fall asleep on us, Kala Mazo?
No, I'm on Facebook talking to a bunch of different motor vloggers. That's actually interesting. I love you guys. They're just commenting on my post that I posted in a.
You better be careful, bro. I got control of this hangout. I will eject your butt.
Do you know who everyone should check out? He's a really
I
cool
love
guy.
you guys.
Yeah.
Just turn on his camera.
No, no.
Oh
That
shit.
motherfucker's looking at red too. What are you talking about?
He's sitting there butt naked in front of the screen, like what?
Yeah, dude, I might be like
Hey,
doing some things right now, man.
Rocket gave me a great idea. He's like, if you're not in control of your own camera, put a piece of like electrical tape or something on there and just.
Well, I got control of all the cameras right now, so.
Shit, that's some bullshit.
That's right.
I couldn't believe it, and then the other day when I continued his hangout and I was the host, I was like, holy crap! I can turn on everyone's cameras at the same time.
Oh yeah, I can mute everybody. I can kick you out. I mean, honestly, like that's why.
I've got the power.
Yeah, I mean that's why you got to be kind of careful too, man. You don't want to, be an ass about it and start doing that and messing around on people's stuff, especially like if I start turning on everybody's cameras, man. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but that would actually piss people off.
A lot, yeah.
That. You know what I mean? That's not the way to go at all.
Who's got the magic stick?
I
Someone's
mean,
like,
I wouldn't really mind,
I
but
don't know, sitting butt naked, and then you just put in the camera, and you just see a wang swinging on the screen. It's only been noticed.
Yeah, but then at that point, what happens is that then you wind up getting banned your own channel.
Yeah, for real, fucking hell. Imagine getting an email about that. It'd be awkward.
We have recently reviewed a video that was processed on another.
Oh no, it happens instantly.
Oh no shit, really?
Yeah, it happened. I was on Tank Snakes when that happened. It's instant.
How is somebody watching the video at all times then?
No, what it is that if something happens and the side chat decides to report it, they can report it as being spam, and it automatically just triggers off the system to throw you offline and kick everybody off the live hangout.
Listen, look at Louis' side chat. Said, "Oh damn, K-Dub turned on my camera."
Obviously, Louis is being facetious about it, but yeah, that's funny. Check your DM, Louis, Instagram. Check it.
Don't do it. It's a trap. Don't do it.
No, do it. Actually, it's a question. It's a question about his decals that he makes.
It's ceiling.
But yeah, anyways, that's one thing that is done instantly. So it's kind of crappy because sometimes you don't even have a chance to like eject the person that's in your hangout doing that. If somebody in the side chat sees it and reports it, it immediately strikes your account for 6 months.
Wow.
So for instantly 6 months, you would lose everything if that was to happen. If you were to get reported as being spam or something, and they actually strike you, if it's anything like what happened to Tank Snake, then you wind up losing like the privilege of doing live hangouts, monetizations, annotations, and all the nice features that you could do, you could not do anymore.
And what about the videos you have already been like posted?
No, they stay, but like if they were monetized, like they automatically get unmonetized.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's really like terrible for your channel as well.
Yeah,
so.
it's pretty much everything. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, once again, that's why when people host the hangout and you join their hangout, you hope that they're not going to do something stupid like that, or that's why it's also so hard to have like newcomers, people that just started their YouTube channel and they don't have any credibility. A lot of the moto-vloggers are scared of, letting them into the hangout just for that specific reason, because, they could, like right now, one of you could literally start screen sharing something and show, like, adult content, and a side viewer in a side chat could report it, and that automatically bans you out completely.
And then you're fucked. That sucks.
Yeah. And the worst part is that you didn't do any of that, you know what I mean? It wasn't your intention, and that one person that was begging you to be on your live hangout that had no credibility or was just a new motovlogger and just trolling around wind up losing suspend your channel for like 6 months or whatever. All right.
Delete his account and create a new one.
Yeah, that doesn't work because everything is related to IP.
That's why I am a bit skeptical, if that's the word. I don't know. I'm trying to sound smart
Hesitant?
here. But yeah, hesitant, whatever it is, about inviting people to my hangouts if I don't know them. That's why I was like, talk to you guys, and like anybody in here, I have no problem inviting because I've talked to them before and I know you guys. Except Luke, I have no idea who he is, but
okay, let me just start share screening my penis and then.
Just to get to know you a little better, here's my dick.
His name is Charlie, by the way, and
Richard.
my actual name is Luke. Luke Uncunt.
Luke Skywalker, I am your father.
Dude, I was at Walmart today and I saw these life-size Star Wars. There was a Darth Vader and a Stormtrooper.
Obviously you don't pay attention to my posts, do you?
That's what I'm getting now. Because my
and
name
they were $100.
Star Wars jokes. Okay.
Yeah, you obviously don't follow my posts that I post, Kyle. It's
I don't
okay,
even
man.
think I follow you on Instagram, do I?
when Star Wars is blowing
Because
up.
I've posted like on Black Friday when I was Black Friday shopping, I've seen them on the shelf and on the floor, and they're like higher than my like waist, and they were like Stormtroopers and Darth Vader and everything.
Yeah, I see 'em. Yeah, that's what they were. They were so cool. I was tempted to press all the buttons on Darth Vader.
I want to get the Star Wars, the Yoda backpack. Have you guys seen that?
You know, I still have original 1977 Star Wars baseball cards.
Wow.
I wonder how much they're worth. I don't know.
Baseball
Never
cards.
goes up.
So,
Probably not
yeah,
much.
they're the top baseball cards.
We should go to Vegas and take it to that pawn shop and have his
Yeah,
friend.
right.
They're only worth what somebody's willing to pay for them. It sucks because there's a lot of cards out there that were super expensive, and now nobody's gonna pay for them now.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's worth nothing. It sucks.
I wish I had some of the more of the other stuff that I had. Man, I had everything Star Wars. I mean, all those little figures, toy figures. I had the guns. I had everything as a kid. It's like, I wish I had all that stuff now.
So what up? What's next? What's next?
Next is Italian. Has to say it.
Next.
He doesn't have to say it,
All right.
Hell yeah, feller.
feller.
Hey,
So, what
don't
are you guys doing for Christmas?
don't be stealing it, Thundercat, because I say it sometimes on my videos, and you got more subs than me. Then I'm gonna have someone comment, you're copying Thundercat.
All right.
No. I am not that type of person. I am not gonna steal something and take credit for it. You started the feller thing, and I would definitely say something. If somebody would come up to me and be like, Thundercat started it, I'd be like, no, you know what? Honestly, I stole it. Luke Uncut started it, and I told him I would steal it.
What Thundercat is saying is everyone subscribe to Luke Cut and check out his videos. Spam.
Yeah, you spamming my freaking Hangout.
I like that. I just do this. Spam.
Here. You know I'm gonna do, little feller. How about I do it this way? How about
Don't do-
everybody unsub to Luke Uncut
No,
and sub to everybody
Oh,
else's Hangout?
shit.
No, don't do it, feller. Don't do it.
You all can unsub from him and sub from me because I'm almost at 200 subscribers. So you really subscribe to me. I'm at 178.
Good for you, man. I just hit 175 today.
Oh.
Good, congratulations.
Viper likes showing all crazy drivers in LA. That's what he likes to post.
You know what I've been thinking about?
Here's a legit question. I'm gonna kind of change gear real quick on you. And this is a legit question. I think 3 will appreciate, maybe can kind of chime in on this.
Oh, 177! Yay!
So, going on a topic of new people that want to join the live hangout. So, for example, we're having a live hangout right now. People in the side chat would be like, "Oh, obviously, if they've never done this before, they'd be like, oh, I want to join, blah blah blah." What would be your thoughts? How would you handle a situation like that if you were wanting to let someone new into your hangout? How would you handle the situation? Now, let's put some parameters around this. The person, you've maybe spoken to them a few times, so they've got, that they're not trying to troll because they talk to you a little bit, but they don't really have, per se, a YouTube channel, and they do have like a social media platform that they follow you on, or so on and so forth. How do you handle something like that if you want to take someone in? Do you trust it and just go with your instinct saying, okay, we've talked a couple of times just like that on comments, and I'll give them a try and put my whole channel at risk and put them on a live hangout? Or how would you handle a situation like that? I want to know how you guys would handle that.
You did it with me, so.
Well, first I would ask the panel if they know the person and this and that, and like I said, like with Rocket, he's done it. He's like, hey, everybody's what am I trying to say? Is welcomed. They're welcome. And he basically just says, fuck it, let them in. But the thing is, I always ask everybody, hey, do you know this person, this and that first.
But what if that person, taking that parameter into consideration, if nobody knows that person that's asking to join the live hangout because they want to be they want to be kind of introduced to the motovlogging because let's say they're starting a channel or just a fan, following you or whatever, and they don't have that credibility by anybody else in the past, do you just go with it and take a risk, like you said Rocket Rider would, just take a risk and say, hey, they're new, whatever, let them in, and put your whole channel at risk? Do you not put them at risk and just say, you know what, I'm sorry, I'd like to get to know you a little bit better, perhaps, just so I can rest assured that you're not gonna try and get me spammed or my channel banned? Or I mean, how do you deal with a situation like that?
Me,
Well, these
Yeah,
guys have videos.
what
and
I do.
basically, I look at the side chat too to see how they're really talking in the side chat. If I see that they're doing some crazy shit, I'll be like, nah, man. But yeah, you definitely could feel them out first. That's for sure. And like, if
Yeah,
you just don't not getting a good vibe, then just say, hey, maybe next time.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
like with me. Like the dude Damuzel, I had seen him in, and he didn't even ask me to come in. I just asked if he wanted in. But I had seen him. He hadn't been in any Hangouts before, but I had seen him multiple times in side chats. And I
Okay.
feel like it's a pretty good indicator that if the same guy is showing up to all these moto-vlogging Hangouts and hanging out in the side chat,
Hmm.
and you haven't seen him trolling in any of them, then he's pretty trustworthy to invite in onto the panel. But if it were the first time I ever saw that somebody's name, I don't care if they were acting cool or not. I'm not going to invite you in. If I have not, you don't have to be in a panel before, but on my channel personally, I'm not willing to risk it. So if it's the first time I've ever seen you, you're not coming in.
I agree.
Okay. Okay. On the other hand, okay, so sticking with 3, and I'd like you to answer this just because you are making a good point right now, and I'm kind of taking it a little further. If you had a subscriber or a viewer that follows you, say on Instagram, and they comment on your stuff, and they've asked you personally if you would allow them to join your Hangout, what would your thoughts be on that?
Yeah, I would let them. Yeah, if they've been around before, not like if you just subscribe to me, comment on my videos, follow me on Instagram on the same day, like if it's all on the same day, you just
Yeah,
do all of
no.
that and then say, hey, can I get in your Hangout? No, I'm not gonna let you on. But
Okay.
if you've been following me for a little while, then yeah, I mean, I just feel like I feel like I look at it like this: if you're gonna troll, a lot of these people they're not willing to put in a lot of effort into trolling.
Mhm.
So if they can't instantly get in your hangout, they're not going to keep trying every time I have a hangout to just get in mine, just get in mine. They just want to troll somebody. So, they're gonna just try as many hangouts as they can. I don't know if anybody's going to put the effort into following me for a month and talking to me for a month just to get on my panel and do that. And if they do, good on them because I fell for it, and that's a pretty good troll job.
Mhm. Okay, I mean, okay. Anybody else want to kind of chime in on that, how you'd handle that?
See, like what I was going to say is I have Hangouts that I host that I will let any subscriber in to talk with in the motovloggers I have. Like no matter if I've seen them before, because I add a 30-second delay to them Hangouts, so I have 30 seconds to shut down that Hangout if they do start trolling or spamming or pornographic images or whatnot. I'll have 30 seconds to shut the Hangout down before any action would be taken on my channel. So I add, that thing.
I like that.
Like I just started doing that like last week, and
Okay.
Yeah, but the problem is you have to take it completely off air,
Yeah,
and
that's the
it's still
problem.
going to show.
Right.
Just because it's on delay doesn't mean it's not going to show. So you take it off air, and then it's still showing.
Yeah. Because
yeah,
there's a delay naturally, even with this right now, there's a delay, and I haven't set up a delay to it. There's still a delay. It's not a huge delay, but what I'm saying right now, they'll show maybe like in 5 seconds or something. Um, but I mean, to kind of stick true to the question, I think Three Star brings a good point up. Is he's saying, okay, I will let someone in if they don't, if they've been following me on Instagram, and the reason why I kind of stopped the whole hanging out situation, and I didn't really stop it, I just kind of switched gears real quick, is because we, as moto vloggers, have the continuous people that always try to get into the Hangouts or whatnot. And the situation, and the reason why I'm bringing this up now, is because I've had a circumstance where I've had people personally reach out to me and have asked me to join a Hangout with, say, us right now. Not this very moment, but I'm just saying, generally speaking. My point is, they follow me on Instagram, they leave me comments or whatever, and out of nowhere they'll ask me, hey, can I join your live hangout in the next one you do? And I don't really know how to handle the situation. So therefore, who better to ask than people that may have a better idea how to handle the situation when I don't, personally.
Well, here's another thing that is what it comes down to, though. Because if it's not somebody that you like my thing with letting Damn You in is I'd seen him in side chats, and we had talked a couple of times in the side chat, and I liked him, or I liked what I saw enough that I wanted to get to know him. What it comes down to is everybody just wants a chance, and until one person lets you on their panel, nobody else is going to let you. That's the hardest part. Somebody has to go out and take the risk of letting you on.
Of course.
And I appreciated when Gigawatts did that for me, so I like passing that on to other people. But at the same time, just because I've seen you around doesn't mean I'm going to give you a chance, because if I don't like who you are on a side chat, then I'm probably not going to like who you are once you get in the panel either.
Mm-hmm.
So, if they're commenting on your stuff and they're being supportive of who you are and they're not saying things that rub you the wrong way, or you look at their comments and their comments make you laugh, whatever it may be, yeah, sure, give them a chance. But don't give them a chance just for the sake of giving them a chance.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that was like with me and Rocket. I mean, Rocket is the one that let me in, and then it went from there. And like I said, Rocket and I have been friends for quite a while and stuff. But when he started doing his hangouts, it's like, hey, let me, can I come in and this and that? He's like, yeah, sure. He trusts me in this and that. And that's the same thing like with Wilson. He's brand new to riding with the bike. He just got that bike. He just started motovlogging pretty much the same time. And I was like number 2 on his subscriber for him. And, I just saw, and he's like, he just looked like a cool cat. And I'm like, Rocket, how about this kid? And he's like, yeah, bring him in, and this and that.
I appreciate that for sure, man. You guys have shown me a lot of love since I joined, so I appreciate it.
No, it's a great community. I mean, like I said, and I'll say it on your hangout here, Thunder. It was awesome, totally freaking awesome to see how much time you took with Craddox that day with his bike problem. Yeah. I've never seen that before, and like I said, it's just totally awesome to see that people come together in this bike community and do something like that, to take the time and help that kid out like you did. So, well, yeah, hats off to you, sir.
You want to tell Thundercat stories. When I first started, Thundercat reached out to me in the side chat, welcomed me, and just said passing by, if you ever need any help, let me know. Well, I didn't know, I was looking at his YouTube and he had all these cool features popped up, and it was like, most recently watched videos and most popular videos and all of this stuff. And I was looking at my YouTube like, well, I don't have any of that. How do you get that to come up? And I couldn't figure it out. So I just messaged him and said, hey, dude, how do I do this? Homeboy gets on his cell phone and is FaceTiming with me so I can show him my screen. And he's over here clicking, telling me where to go. And we couldn't get it figured out. So when he gets home, he calls me back, FaceTimes me. He's showing me his YouTube. I'm watching him go through setting his backup while I'm, setting my YouTube up for the first time to where it actually looks like a proper YouTube. And that's the kind of thing that, as good as people say this community is, and as helpful as people are, there are very, very few that would actually take the kind of time to do something like that. A lot of people will help you. They just won't go that far.
Sure.
So, I mean, with that being said, though, I mean, I am going to say this, 3-star and Craddox and just everybody in generally, I will do my best to help out as much as I can. And the reason why I brought up this question is exactly to further that quest that I'm personally on, to kind of expose and give a chance to those people, as you know so well Italian said, 3-star you said, is trying to find a way to get these people into the community without getting myself in trouble with my own channel. Not to say that I'm not willing to take a risk, but I do kind of not want to get banned for 6 months or whatever the case may be, just for trying to be a nice person and letting somebody into my Hangout. So that's why I've been asking that question to all of you. And all the questions and answers that you've been giving me, 3-star and Italian, and everybody that's answering my question, I really appreciate it, because I'm kind of putting you on the spot. But also the reason why I appreciate it is because I'm taking all your answers and I'm kind of pulling out what I need to kind of, I guess, concentrate more on when somebody else reaches out to me and says, hey, you know what, Thunder, I want to be on the Hangout with, you know, the usual motovloggers is what they tell me. And I don't know if they know this or not, but I haven't done a Hangout on my channel in forever. But whenever I do another one in the future, you know, I want to be able to bring in that person in and be like, hey, you know what, it's your first time, join my channel. I want you to meet a few of these motovloggers here, amazing people, you know, and kind of keep on my personal quest that I have. So I really appreciate you guys answering that. If anybody else has additional input, whether it's a side chat or you guys in the panel, please feel free to share, because I'm all ears.
I appreciate you bringing me in this time, I guess.
Yeah, no worries, Luke.
Well, I didn't do it for like, oh, I want to do it so people look at my channel. I just did it because I talked to you in the group chat through Noxious, and I thought he was just a cool guy, and the only thing you gave me was fucking ceiling spam, so I don't know how to incorporate that, but...
Yeah, no, I mean, it's you know what, Luke, I kind of got you in the fact that you know, we've been talking, and that's one of those things where you kind of apply to this situation, where you were one of those people that were just continuously talking, and, you know, after a while I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do it and let you have you know, your chance now. So now people know, and this is kind of how the community kind of works. I'm not saying, excuse me, I'm not saying like all of the community works like this, but the people that see you on one channel will more than likely use this experience and give you a chance, versus if you were in a side chat or, you know, on someone's Instagram and commenting and saying, I want to join the live Hangout one day, they may not just up and do it. And that's where I'm trying to kind of bridge that gap personally with my followers, subscribers, or viewers. And that's why I kind of appreciate everybody throwing in their 2 cents, because I can kind of say, okay, well, 3-star said, you know, this is how he would handle it. And it kind of makes sense. What he said was basically, you know, as long as, you know, you keep an eye on it and the follower and comment, you know, he's actually, you see him in the side chat or you see him commenting on your stuff, after a while, you know, if his demeanor hasn't changed and he's not trolling or being like dramatic on the side chat, then give him a chance. And I kind of appreciate that outlook, because I never really looked at it in that aspect, because I've, you know, been looking at only one angle. So.
Well, yeah, it's still just such a risk, because even if you let somebody in and you're watching their little screen, right, just their little square, and you have it hovered over, you've clicked a little down arrow, you're hovering over it, right where it says kick, and the second you see something bad come up on their screen and kick them, it's still too late. Like, right. YouTube doesn't look at it and go, oh, well, he kicked the guy, so, you know, we're not going to give him a strike. You know, and it's like... kind
of like a double-edged sword, isn't it?
Well, yeah, like, even like Theo's in... Theo got like a little copyright warning on one of his Hangouts because somebody was like playing music on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
And like you could just hear it in the background. Like it wasn't like that's all they were doing. It was like, hey, let me show you this song. It was just playing in the background. And he got a copyright claim on that because it was playing in the background. It's just, you know, it's risky, but at the same time, we want to get new people in here. It's like having Wilson in here and having Luke in here. How long would it be for me to come across their channels unless I got in a panel with them, and now, you know, I subbed to both of them. So, it's helpful to have new people in. It gets them subs, it gets them publicity. So you want to do it and you want to help people, but at the same time, you're sticking your neck out pretty far because they could take your whole channel down, like you said, for 6 months. No monetization, no special features whatsoever. I think you lose thumbnails, don't you? Well, no, I guess
Yeah,
not because
you don't lose thumbnails, but you lose like monetization, annotation, scheduling. So if you want to like schedule your videos for future purposes, you lose that as well.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah. So you really put like Three said, you're really as a host of a channel and having someone new on your Hangout, you're really putting yourself at risk.
Yeah, you pretty much lose everything except the ability to upload.
And if you think about it, the person that's actually joined the Hangout that's done this to you doesn't really lose anything. Especially if you don't have a channel at all and you just created one with, just to join your Hangout.
Just to show a cook, and then that's it.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna invite new people on, hopefully they have some sort of video you can watch, just kind of see what their personality's like too. Because that's how Italian found me. He looked at my videos and was like, "Hey, this newer guy here," but he kind of could tell my personality that I wasn't gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I guess anybody could do something stupid randomly, but if they have some videos, maybe that maybe you can see them a little bit
With like your
more than.
own YouTube background check.
Yeah. I mean, but even then, the conversations that we have sometimes is the fact of they're not a YouTuber. They're not a moto-vlogger. Technically, they're just a fan or a follower, and they want to be part of the interaction because they've been on the sideline for so long, and they want to be, they want maybe their 30 minutes.
Yeah. I see it all the time. Like I've seen other motovloggers do hangouts. Like I've seen one day I had Walter Riffick was having a live hangout, and I just clicked on his thing just to check it out. And there were so many people on the side chat, like, "Hey, give my name a shout out. Give my name a shout out. Hey, mention my name." And I'm like, man, like, you don't want to be saying that. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna ignore that. Like,
Asking no one for charity. Like, if your content's good, then the people will watch.
exactly.
Beg people for, shout out my channel. Like, if your channel's shit, no one's gonna sub to you. No one's gonna watch your videos. Like,
That too, yeah.
Right.
You have to have the content also to back up with your,
So okay, let's ask Brittany. Brittany,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I would probably say next time because I want that chance to get to know you before I even put you in a panel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
How would you personally go about it? If you had somebody, and this was a scenario I was giving to everybody, if you had someone that was following you on Instagram, they have a channel, but it's got no videos, and you wanted to give that person a chance, or you want to get more people exposed into like the whole scene because they're either a motovlogger or a fangirl or fanboy, how would you handle it? Would knowing that your channel could be taken down just by one person?
I would tell them next time. Just let's chat, and I'll decide from there if I'll let you in or not.
Okay, so you'd tell them next time, but
yeah.
The point of the next time though, what would you do in that in between next time portion, so that you can tell them when they reach out again to you, like, hey, have you thought about it?
I mean,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're saying next
it's really hard to like decide.
Right. No, and if you don't have an answer, it's not something where I'm like, oh yeah, I want an answer from you. No, that's not the point. And I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I just, I saw you were sitting there, and everybody else answered, and I kind of want to see what your thoughts, would be for your channel.
I will also say this. I started on my Hangouts, like in the description, like at the very top, putting in this little asterisk that says, if you ask, for an invite, you're not going to get invited. That way, it kind of gives like it doesn't put me in the awkward situation of either having to ignore somebody or straight up tell them no. So what I do instead of people asking and me saying yes or no, you can come in, is if you're in the side chat and I know you and I like you, I'll invite you in.
I think that's smart.
And if
That's very
not,
smart.
then if I don't know you, then I'll sit there and watch what you're saying in the side chat and see how you're communicating with people. And, if you're being combative or if you're being perverted or whatever, then I'm not going to invite you. But like the case with Damn You, he never once asked me. I had seen him in several side chats. We had communicated, and I was watching him communicate with everybody in the side chat. He was replying to questions that were being asked in the panel and things like that. He was actually paying attention to what was being said, as opposed to just sitting there in the side chat trying to get attention, right? And if you're just trying to get attention, then no, I'm not going to let you in. But if it looks like you just want to be a part of it and you're asking questions and answering questions and talking to people, yeah, I'll let you in. That's the kind of person I want in my panel, not people that are just there to get recognized.
That makes sense.
I'm not into the whole, hey man, can you let me in? Can I get an invite? Especially if you ask repetitively, or if I hate to see, and I make fun of it, and I don't know if everybody catches on, but like in some of the bigger guys' hangouts, you'll see where people be like, oh dude, I'm like 4 away from whatever number,
Well, it looks like you just let me in, motherfucker.
Yeah, I let you in, Theo.
Hey, Theo.
So what kind of therapy session are we having right now?
It's not really. It was all fun and games. We were having a great hangout, and then of course I shitted a serious question, and now everybody's like feeding a reply, which I'm really grateful that everybody's answering seriously.
Oh man, I'm not hating on it. I'm a great therapist.
I know. So,
You
Mr.
have
Therapist,
problems?
so you're such a great therapist. Answer the question.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, I have something to say to Theo.
Oh,
real quick.
What's up? I can help you through anything, bro.
I gotta tell him something that happened today. It's kind of off topic a little bit, but
Go
since
for
you're
it.
here, I'll tell him.
Go for it.
I know when that hotline blings.
Okay. Now, the only thing that's going to help you through that is to stop.
Stop.
I can't stop.
Hashtag kill yourself. See, I told you I'm a great therapist.
Okay, Mr. Great Therapist, go on.
That's it. Just end it.
That's not part
I'm
of
kidding. I'm kidding. Nobody should ever end their life unless you're,
Just do it.
the president of USA.
Don't be.
Anyway, actually, no. If you're an ISIS member, you should definitely end your life. If there are any ISIS members listening right now, trust me, just take my advice and just end it. It's
Don't
not
say
going to
that
end well
before
for
they
you
run
guys.
and then they Allah Akbar and then blow something up. Don't say
It's
that.
Aloha Snack Bar.
Aloha snack bar.
All right.
That's funny.
Theo?
Let's get back on topic, please.
Yeah, what's the topic?
No, it was a question. I'm waiting for your answer, Mr.
Oh, what was your
great
question?
Therapist. You weren't listening.
No.
No.
Of course not. Of course not. Okay. So, let's say, what would you do when you're trying to introduce a new motovlogger, or a new motovlogger reaches out to you and says, hey, you know what, Theo, I see you're doing a live hangout, let me join, or your next hangout, let me join your hangout, or they're a follower on Instagram or one of your social medias, and they reach out to you and they're like, hey man, you know what, I've been following you for some time now, and I kind of want to be part of the action. I'm tired of being on sideline. I'm starting a channel, a motovlogging, or maybe not, just I'm a fan and I want to be part of the action instead of being on the side chat. How would you go about to let that person get on your channel without getting yourself striked out completely because of whatever they may troll you or whatever that case may be?
I'd fucking let them know, like, I need to scope that shit out first, lick them a couple times or something. Like, they're not just gonna jump on my channel straight up without me knowing anything about them. Like, if they got a channel with a couple motovlogs on there, I'll go fucking, like, watch that shit. Or, like, if I see them in my comments a lot and I, like, recognize them from in the comments or some shit, then, like, it depends. It depends on how much I know that shit. I'm not just gonna, like,
Okay, so
fucking...
let's take it a little deeper. You're saying it depends. Give me scenario. What would you look for to let that person in?
Pretty much just, like, I don't know if they're legit. Like,
so, okay, so
if they're just like, if they're like, okay, you know, I wanna start motovlogging and everything, and I go to their channel and they still got like everything default and like the fucking default profile pic and all that shit, and I never see them comment on my videos, I'm not gonna let them in. Like, I don't care how much they're like, I want to start motovlogging. Like, even if they are just wanting to start motovlogging, but they haven't done anything to their channel or anything, I'm still not gonna let them in because I don't know shit about them. Like, I'd let them know. I'd tell them, like, you know, I'm down to fucking like help you out with whatever you need, but you know, first just either get a couple videos up there, get your channel set up or something. You know, I'd pretty much tell them just start getting more involved in the motovlogging community. Start watching live streams and commenting more in the section so more people know who you are. So, like, say, you know, typically it's not just going to be me in my live stream. You know, like this, we've got a lot of fucking people here. If you don't know somebody and they pop up in the fucking comment section and are like, hey, can I get in? And you have no idea who they are, but every one of us other people that are in here are like, oh yeah, I know that dude, he's legit, then, you know, I'd be okay with that. But I'd let them know, like, they need to get a little more involved before they, you know, jump in feet first in a fucking live stream, especially my live stream.
Right. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm just, you know, apply it to, like, answer it like if this was going to be your live stream. You're going to, you know, invite, let's say, good old Thunder. Thunder has no videos, just has a channel. It's default. But, you know, Thunder's been hitting you up on Instagram, like, on commenting and following you on Instagram. And, you know, you've seen him comment on your stuff on Instagram. And he's like, one day, you know, I decided to reach out to you and be like, hey, you know what? I'd love to be on your live hangout. You know, I follow you, watch your videos. I'm not an actual motovlogger as of yet, but I'm planning on being one. Would you give me a chance? What would be your answer?
It depends. It depends on the kind of commenting. Like, that's what I'm talking about in detail. Like, you got to lick them a little bit. You know, you got to go and fucking like read your comment. If it's just like a comment that's really bland, like they're just trying to get their name to pop up or something, you gotta like, you know, read between the lines. If they're actually commenting like they're really enjoying your shit, like on Instagram or something, they fucking like your photo, they have a legitimate comment about it or something, then like that's a little more trustworthy than, you know, when you can tell somebody's just trying to get their name thrown up on the screen. Then that's a little bit fishy. I don't know. It's kind of a really tough subject because there's some people out there that are really good at fucking, you know, pulling the wool over your eyes, and
that's exactly why I'm having this serious conversation with everybody, because I'm actually wanting, you know, and been contacted by a few people that want to join a live hangout that I host. However, I'm kind of on that fence, and I'm taking all your guys' what you guys would do if you were in my situation, and kind of, you know, looking at those angles as well before I make a final decision if I'm going to let him on a live hangout or not. Just because
honestly, I would
get banned. You know what I mean?
I'd tell them just straight up, like, you know, get a little more involved. Like, I mean, if they're going to take offense to it, then, you know, so be it. You can't be afraid to offend people. I mean, I do it on a daily basis, but
let me ask you this.
Like,
let me look at it like this. Say somebody asked you, hey man, can I jump in? Or you asked them, hey, you want to jump in? If they had just posted a video that same day that was just very clearly a trolling video, you look at the title, the name of the video, and it's like, oh, that's kind of trolly, what is this about? And then you watch the video and it's just a complete troll video. Would you let them in that same day?
Yeah,
he did.
Good point.
Fucked up because he did.
He did it. You did it, Thundercat.
What?
Oh man, I got so much hate for that, dude. Oh shit. I don't think Thunder has watched my recent video.
I don't think so.
To be honest with you, I have not now.
It's got a great topic on it. Like it's worth watching. Definitely.
Nah, don't watch it.
Oh. At first, I thought you were like legitimately talking about someone, and then I was like, "Oh wait, he's fucking talking about me." I thought it was hilarious, dude, but there were some people who did not like it.
Wow.
When Ehart was doing a hangout, there was this completely random guy that nobody's seen before, and the first word he said in the chat was, "Can I join the panel?" And me and K-Dub, being the people we are, if you know K-Dub and I, we love to mess around with each other, and we like troll the heck out of each other. And this guy was obviously trying to get in and just troll everybody in the hangout. So me and K-Dub started to mess around with him, and Ehart was asking him a bunch of questions, and she asked him if he rode, and he said yes, but he couldn't name the bike he had. He named a SUV and said that was his bike.
I ride
I went to his
Suburban.
channel, and he had gaming videos, nothing but trolling. And that at that point, I was like, man, he's just a troll. So I started to troll. I love to troll people, but I started to have a little fun with him, and then K-Dub did too. And then he kept asking Ehart, like, let me add you on Google Plus. I wanna talk to you, like, over and over and over. Like, how can I get a hang of you or something? Like, I think, damn, guy, like,
That's a bit creepy.
yeah, he said, and then right before I said he's a troll, he said, I'm not a troll, don't worry. Like, if somebody says they're not a troll without anybody saying anything about a troll, 9 times out of 10 they're a troll.
That's true.
I ride a 2006 Chevy Silverado with 2 brothers on.
I ride
our
a
commander.
When he said that, I was dying, so I almost left. Like, nope, that's it.
It's got a max flow exhaust.
Oh yeah, I mean I get that, but yeah, I just want to see what you guys had to say.
And
I think-
Yeah, I think you just need to fucking like get all up in that shit first. Like invite him on a date or something before you fucking get him in your life.
Before he asks for rapes my channel.
Invite on a date.
With me, I had this guy that subscribed to my channel. He was subscribed for a while and followed me on Instagram for a while, but never commented on any of my videos or any of my Instagram posts at all.
I don't know. I think from what I've heard here, everybody kind of answered the question.
Oh yeah.
In different words, but in the same manner.
Yeah. No, I get it, but I just I feel like everybody that hasn't voiced their opinion, which I mean everybody but Rev, what's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
I haven't spoken to you in forever.
Ask Rev. Yeah.
I've got a Rev Bomb sticker on my bike, and I don't even know him.
You don't know Rev?
You don't know Rev? Oh boy.
I don't know half the moto-vlogger.
I would say if you don't know Rev, then I need to kick you out of the Hangout.
No, I know Rev.
You better go watch a video.
You better stop that Facebook moto-vlogger thing.
Especially one of his latest ones.
On my bike, so I clearly know.
Just go check out his.
Rev, a question I've been meaning to ask you: how many subscribers did you hit once you made the local news here?
I didn't make the local news.
He made the international news.
Yeah.
So okay, everybody.
My channel.
His channel is basically something that we're not speaking of. Okay.
No, that's cool. That's cool. So my channel that I run made worldwide news. It's not me personally. On the news.
That's a
I must have missed all of this.
Yeah, 3 if you want
Don't
to hit
worry,
me
I
up, I'll
did
fill
too.
you in. Brittany, if you want to hit me up, I will not go into detail. You can actually reach out to Rev, and if he feels like telling you, but if you need to know a general idea, yeah, just don't do it currently.
No, I'm good, bruh.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Right.
All right, I'm good. I'm good.
I just want to see what Rev's over there is saying. Oh, Thunder's a nice guy, so you don't want to catch any hate. So I want to see what you got to say about this topic before we next it. Rev.
Okay.
I want to
So,
hear what Rev has to say about this.
all right. So here's the thing. When you have a hangout like this, you don't get a lot of hate on your channel in general. You know, it's not like Snowcat or.
I'm not anywhere close to that size, anyways.
Right, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you don't have that continuous hatred. So if you do a hangout and invite somebody random,
Mhm.
the chances of them trying to troll your channel
Mhm.
are a lot less than, somebody who has more, take fails and fights, or, myself, whatever. I don't really want to use myself, but you get my point.
Right.
Because of what videos I post for the channel I run,
Right.
I'm going to get haters and trolls that come along with it, and that's fine. It is what it is.
Right.
And, whatever. But if I ever hosted a random hangout, there wouldn't be very many people in it. I mean, that's the truth.
He's saying what we all said similar.
Right. I mean, no, yeah, I understand that, but I just feel like everybody has the same pretty much point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that I was just fishing for was a different angle. Obviously, when you think about a solution to something, your best bet is to ask multiple people that are doing the same thing you are to get a different angle, because we all think differently to a certain extent.
But I mean, I look at it like this. So I know Luke Uncut, and I've never talked to the guy in my life. Like, this is the first time. This is the first time I've ever heard his voice.
Dude, I barely know any of these motherfuckers in here.
Wait, what?
I barely know Luke Uncut.
Yeah, I mean, Luke
But I
is
know
a newer motovlogger, yeah.
But I saw Rev's video through Noxious when Noxious made a remix.
Yeah.
And then that's where I saw Rev.
I feel like Luke is probably within the first 100 comments on every video, and has probably been on my channel since long before I had 500 subscribers.
'Cause I love you, baby cakes.
That's hilarious. But, so that's where it'd be like, all right, this dude's been around for a while. All of those comments are positive. Even if it is a negative comment, it's not like, oh, fuck you, you're a bitch. It's like, I didn't really like that one. Can't wait.
Dude, I got some fucking negative ass comments today. Oh man.
I haven't seen shit yet, but no, I mean, say you have that kind of judge, I'd be like, all right, Luke's pretty cool. But then you take, no offense, I'm gonna call you out, Wilson. Nice car, but you're in a car in a moto-vlogging hangout.
Change the picture quick, feller.
I'll probably talk to you. I don't recognize you in my comments at all. So I would never invite you to a hangout.
Right.
Period. But
It's a fair assessment.
If Luke came in, I'd be like, okay, I'll invite this guy off air, kind of feel him out, bullshit, whatever, and see what he's about. And then the next time would be like, all right, yeah, if Luke's in here, get this motherfucker in here. Like, that's kind of where it is.
I'm
But as
blushing.
far as like, if I've never talked to you before, ever, yeah, no. Like, sorry, bro. If I haven't talked to you to this point and I don't recognize you, I'm probably not going to talk to you.
Unless he's just so good that he got Thunder to invite him into a hangout just to get you into a hangout, just so you'll trust him, just so when you get a hangout, he'll be like, hey, motherfucker,
Oh my
let
God,
me
that's
in.
such
And
a
he's going to
headache,
fucking, like, yeah, you're about to get fucked up.
Yeah, no, Theo, you're going way, yeah.
I'm sorry. I've been watching some fucking Sons of Anarchy recently, so.
But the point that Rev makes is a very good one. The point that he makes, and what I'm saying is, and it's not to put Rev on the spot, but what he's saying, he stated, oh, if I haven't been, if I don't know you or whatever, I wouldn't have you on my channel, basically, or on my live hangout. And I'm trying to get some new people into the community, like Luke, which actually Rev does know Luke because he was his first one of 500, and I don't know why it took Luke so long to be put on to a hangout. Whatever, that's nor here or there.
I didn't really planning for help. Do you know what I mean? I don't go around like, oh, put me in this, put me in that. Oh, like my video, sub to me. It's like I'd rather you look at my content and think, oh, okay, I'm gonna sub to him because he makes good content, and rather than you subbing to me just because I know Rev or just because I know you Thunder or Noxious or someone. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'm gonna go with what I'm gonna answer to you, and then I'm gonna kind of switch on something I just saw. But that's my point. How long did it take you before you got on to a hangout? Is this your first hangout with any motovloggers at all?
Yeah, it's my first hangout with any motovloggers.
How long did it go from the time? Because I mean, Rev at 500, if you were one of 500, I mean, that had to have been months.
Yeah, I started YouTube literally New Year's Day. I uploaded my first video, so I've been doing it from New Year's 2015.
So it's been like almost a full year, and you're just now getting on Hangouts.
Yeah.
So that's my point right there in that side. So switching gears real quick, with that being said, that's exactly what I mean. Is, it took you almost a full year before anybody let you on a live hangout. And according to what you just stated, this is your first live hangout with all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's a huge gap, 12 months, and someone had to let you in. And even now that you've been on my hangout, does not necessarily warrant that someone will invite you to their hangout. However, they do have proof of how you've acted on this hangout to kind of make a prejudgment on if they'll let you in or not, along with everything else that they might assess. You see what I'm saying?
Not if I'm in there. I'll fucking tell him, no, dude, I think Luke's planning something. He's got something fishy in the works.
All of a sudden, I'm gonna see my camera turn on, and you're just gonna see my willy in, and that's it.
Everybody will be like, oh my god, I trusted that guy, and I'll be like, I fucking told you.
Damn, oh my god.
So, changing gears real quick, I just saw something on the side chat, and I just want to chime in real quick. 3, did you never met Rev?
No, nice to meet you, by the way, Rev Bomb. Oh, of course he doesn't respond. I guess he has too many subs to respond to the lowly likes of somebody like 3-star.
No. Shut up, you low life.
You know what? I'm gonna call you right now. And I'm gonna beat you out on this live fucking hangout, motherfucker.
I wish you would call me.
Oh, okay. So you.
Okay, hang on, really quick, just off topic. Speaking of Rev Bomb calling people, like
Rev Bomb doesn't call me, so if he's calling 3-star, I feel left out. Where's the love?
The trippiest thing that ever fucking happened to me one day is I was sitting here, I was on like an off-air with Tattooed or some shit, and then all of a sudden my phone starts ringing and it's Rev Bomb, and I was like, what the fuck?
Hello.
What's up?
And now they're talking on the phone.
Hanging out right now. What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, happening. Asshole talk shit about me online. You want to handle that?
Somebody's talking bad to you online?
Yeah, bro, his name's 3-star group.
I'll have to get onto him, I guess. Nobody messes with my buddy Rev.
All right, bro.
All right, see you.
I'll catch you later, baby. Bye.
So obviously, I just got trolled.
Whatever.
So that's
I
a
just
perfect
wanted to let you
example,
know
right?
that talking some
Right there
shit
is a
on you.
prime example of being trolled. For anybody that doesn't know what being trolled is, that what happened?
All right, cool. Later. Okay, 3-star. You might want to heads up. I just called Red Bomb and told on you. He's about to be here. Watch out, dude.
Okay, so that's being called trolled, and that's what just happened to me. Okay, so everybody that had a question inside chat, somebody asked me earlier about trolling. This is what happens when you get trolled. You under-assumption, a pre-assumption that someone doesn't know somebody, and then you get made fun of.
Wow.
This is light though. This is a good.
No,
kind
but
of trolling.
it is.
There's
light,
some
yes.
trolling that will fuck your day up.
Right. This is not like a mean troll. This is them having fun, honestly, and they're just like basically having a good time. But it is.
I mean, do we need to explain to them on what trolling is? Like, do you want to hear comments like that those got in the last fucking hour?
Okay. So yeah, no, let's not do that. But you get the.
Sorry, Luke, I can't call you. It's too expensive to call you. So.
Call me, feller. Call me, feller.
Use WhatsApp, feller.
Yeah, I got the WhatsApp, feller.
Kind of like my dad.
Don't segregate me just because I'm from England. That's not nice, is it? I'll come up to Cali. I'll come up here and fucking. I won't even do nothing, but. I see y'all in your videos. You lot seem kind of big. I'm kind of short. I'm like 5'8". You lot are looking like 6. I get fucked up, especially Rev. Rev is just fucking crazy.
Rev sets the standard. Put it that way. Rev sets the standard in live hangouts. That's all I gotta say about that.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Thundercat, that trolling ended up backfiring, and I just had to go talk to my wife because she was wanting to know who called me at 3 in the morning.
Well, honestly, I feel bad for you, man, because that's the wife. If you get a question by your wife, then it's like, oh shit. Depending on how your wife is, if she's anything like mine, then she won't shut up about it. I'll be calling you at this time of night. That's
Jake from State Farm.
Right. What is he wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis. I'm from England. I already have a chance to steal everyone's bitch just because I don't have an American accent. So.
Yeah, I don't either.
See, well, I'm happy my girlfriend, or else I would have got a phone call.
I'm a girl, so.
Yeah, but.
No one can steal my bitch.
Hey, well, maybe. I don't know. Depends on the weekday. If it's Saturday, then hey, it is a Saturday. Yep. Hey.
But anyway, so we can change.
So you want to hit the
next
button?
Yeah, we can be lighthearted now. I'm done with my serious questions. I just wanted to get some more information. I got it. Thank you guys.
No, you're making it depressing then serious. What are you doing, Thunder? You're making the chat weird.
I mean,
it's what I do. If you don't like it, leave.
That's what I do. I can't leave, and then everyone's going to unsub me.
Feller.
Feller. I'm gonna say it right. It's not feller. It's feller.
I can't say it with that accent, feller.
What about fellow?
It's fellow.
I give up.
Hey, fellow.
Oh, madame Nami.
Yo, where's Gibby been? I haven't seen that motherfucker in a minute.
I don't know, man. You might be able to keep up with people if you'd actually text them and talk to them from time to time.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Hey, it's the craziest thing. So the telephone makes calls going out and text messages, but also receives them too. It's kind of like a
I know. That's
Joke's
not
on you because my phone got turned off today. Boom!
You just called me.
Yeah,
Didn't pay that Metro, huh?
I got it turned back on like an hour ago.
It's
But
that
all day
cricket
today, I could not call out or text
Yeah.
out or anything.
Those cricket phones are funny. Those keypads are like the size of a quarter.
It's that cricket phone.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry for making it all weird, like Luke would say, that feller over there.
Hello. If you're gonna say, boy.
Alright, serious question. You know
Okay.
those backpacks with the solar panels on them?
No, I don't. That sounds cool.
Yeah. You haven't seen the? Yeah, show them everywhere.
What is the?
Something lock or something? I don't know. Shit, I don't know.
Are you talking about running one of those with a battery eliminator?
Yep.
Run for days.
Yeah, but dude, you're in California. You're gonna get too much sun and like fry your fucking GoPro. You gotta have like some sort of surge protector on that shit.
Not the battery eliminator. I'm gonna just have them charging.
Oh, I see.
Man, my camera overheated on the August 1st meetup. The one that was on top of my head on my helmet. It got so hot it literally just stopped.
Dude, my bike overheated on that California meetup.
Man, I feel like I can't remember. I'm sorry, Viper. I would say we've probably met before. I don't remember.
Well, I remember riding next to you for like 30 miles with your legs on top of your gas tank.
What bike did you have?
Me?
Yeah.
My FZ6R.
Oh, dude, there's so many fucking bikes over there. I don't even know.
Really?
I will say this. I only found one other guy with an FZ6R. It was just two of us. One other guy had an old FZ6 from like 2005 or something.
See, I felt pretty proud. Like, my generation of R6, I felt was like the nicest R6 of that generation that was there.
Like the 03?
Pretty, until, yeah, it's the 03. Until, like, as soon as we got into Palm Springs and we started slowing down, it started spitting coolant, and my bike hit like 262 degrees.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my fan broke and it didn't turn on. I had to fix it after that.
My R1 used to get to that temperature when I was stopped in traffic on a hot day.
Yeah.
I bypassed that with a switch.
I
Let the
did.
fan run continuously.
That's what I did.
Hey Viper, what does yours normally run? 'Cause mine hit like 212, and then the fan kicks on, and
Yeah, I'd say
it'll cool
around
down
that.
a little bit.
I'd say about that. I mean, if I'm riding like, normally, oh man, I don't know that one. I don't even know, to be honest with you. Like,
But it just seems so hot. It just seems like it should be cooler than that. But I guess
no, it'll go up there.
yours
Like
right.
212,
I mean,
212.
change the coolant to Motul, and my bike used to sit at 212, 220, and now it sits at like 205.
What is it called?
Motul, M-O-T-U-L. Coolant. Just do a coolant flush and replace it. Coolant flush.
Dude, my bike sits like under 200 because I flipped that fucking fan on like at
Yeah, bitch.
180.
I have a naked bike. I just mob. Just mob.
Let the wind cool it, feller.
There you go again, feller. But now when you're in traffic and you're stopped, you can't let the wind cool it because you're in traffic. You're
Man,
stopped.
I haven't had an air-cooled bike since God my.
My bike's not air cooled, but it still goes up there before the fan kicks on. So I bypass the thermostat switch, so that I just flick a switch on and let it run all the time.
You get like
Yeah, that's
50
what I had to
mini
do.
cans with the
I don't
battery.
have that problem, so yeah.
He said, "Yeah."
Yeah, because lane splitting 1v1 me, bro.
Black Ops 2, get wrecked,
I
son.
was out riding for like 2-3 hours straight with a buddy that has a quad, and my bike just completely overheated. It started smoking so bad and just pissing coolant everywhere. I thought it was on fire. I rode it home like that. Probably wasn't the smartest idea, but it was horrible.
Damn.
Yeah, I was laughing, but I cried. I honestly cried because I thought something was really wrong with my bike.
There's a video I saw on YouTube of these guys. They were riding sport bikes in the canyon, and I think this is out of the country somewhere. And they're riding like, oh man, like 80 miles an hour down this highway, and this deer just jumps right in front of one of the dudes and just hits him right full on the right fairing, and exploded just the plastic exploded, but it hit the coolant bottle, and all you see is this explosion of water and plastic and pieces of everything. The guy still managed to keep his bike up. He got knocked into the other lane, and he kept his bike up, and he drove home like 50 miles like that with no coolant, no nothing.
I almost hit it.
He said his bike just died when he got home, like it was done.
Has anybody seen that video with the snake coming up from the?
Yep, the Brazil.
That's craziness.
Where was the snake coming up from?
Coming up from up the handlebars from the trees.
Oh fuck that!
That would be cool. I'd have me a snake.
No, that would not be cool. At 80 miles an hour.
Fuck that noise.
Dude, I'd stuff that bitch in my backpack and take it home. It'd be my new pet.
Right? Yeah, I love snakes so much.
I would catch it and send it to Theo.
Yes.
Send it to me, no.
No, but I'm just saying like that that initial seeing it in your riding, like you said, like 80 or so, and seeing I'll be freaking the hell out, man.
Have you guys seen these guys that were on dirt bikes or something, and the bear came out of nowhere and ran right into that guy that was riding a dirt bike?
I did see that one. Oh,
That
that's
was-
pretty fucked.
That was
Oh, that's
I would
the one
not
with
stuff that shit in my backpack.
Man, I think it was a moose or something, or some deer or some sort.
Dude, I'm used to
there have been
almost.
ones with deers and shit, but this one was a bear.
Yeah,
bears.
it was like a bear, like almost a full-grown bear.
At least we're not in Australia where they got cheetahs.
You die for breathing over there. Fuck that. No, no.
I want to go over there to have wild kangaroos. I don't know what the hell that is, but
Dude, oh my god, I would love to race a cheetah on my R6.
Imagine. I mean, they only top out at 60. So I mean, if you get like a Grom, you'd be good.
Dude, I just like want like somebody to tame a cheetah and like actually line up and fucking take off on honk 3 and just like red line that bit. You know how cool of a video that would be? That would be some like clickbait right there. Fucking R6 outruns cheetah.
How about you do that and you can try it and you can let us know how it goes.
I mean,
You still have hands.
there's some nice like wild like cheetahs and everything. Like
I
not
would
all are bad. Like
yeah, I don't
tame
necessarily.
them a lot, and like I held a tiger before at a
What, domestic ones?
I'd like to also race an ostrich.
Oh,
They
them
run
things
fast,
fast.
man. Those little guys run quick.
And they don't
And
even
it'd be like,
an ostrich at a zoo when I was 5.
I want to ride an ostrich, not race one. I would actually want to ride one.
That looks so
these are-
uncomfortable.
yeah.
feathers.
I want to know what it's like to be an ostrich when they stick their face in the mud.
Hey,
You
I'll
can
tell
always try it.
I'll tell you something from my personal experience. My dad, I mean, I was never born, but my dad, when he
Did
was
you
like,
stick your head in the mud?
no, he had an ostrich when he was a kid, and he says that thing would eat everything, like everything in sight. And the day the ostrich died, because I guess he ate something and choked and died or whatever. The day they died, and when they took him to the vet or whatever you want to call it, to the animal doctor, they did an X-ray, and I think eventually they did like an operation. I don't want to call it a C-section, but essentially that's what it is. They pulled out like watches and knives and keys and tools and a bunch of stuff from that stomach. They eat everything, man.
Okay, so this might be a little fucked up, but how long did it take for it to choke? 'Cause, you know,
I don't know.
you know,
Really, Theo?
long necks.
Only Theo. Only Theo.
They show that someone ate. They were having like a contest who can eat like one of their eggs. You know, because it's so big.
Oh,
A
yeah.
human?
Yeah, a human
think
eating the
it was
egg.
that
You know, like cooking it. You know, like it's because it's so much bigger than like say a chicken
okay.
egg, and it's
Are you
like
talking about ostrich egg?
So,
yeah, ostrich egg.
Oh, okay.
They're like the size of a chihuahua.
Why are we talking about ostriches?
I thought he was talking about a
No
human egg.
freaking clue. I don't know why we're talking
Because
about it.
frickin' Tank is saying now he's gonna ostrich someone's ass.
It's called the placenta.
I know what it's called.
Tank is about to ostrich someone's butt.
Today I
No,
was
but
walking
for real, did you guys know the placenta is like very fucking nutritious? It'll give you like
Yes.
superpowers and shit.
God,
if
that
you eat
shit's.
it.
Hey, Theo.
That's
Keep
nasty.
those disgusting fucking facts to yourself.
No,
That's
man.
disgusting.
Sperm is
Like,
never
you think
nutritious.
Rev Bomb is fucking like beefed up as it is? Hey, wait, just have him eat a placenta, dude. He'll be flipping cars and shit. He'll straight up pick a car up from its bumper and just throw it on the other side of the highway.
Run that shit! Run that shit! So you hear.
Shit, today I was walking my dog and I found a little bird on the sidewalk just laying there, and I went to look at it and it was missing its head.
That's cool.
Okay, why are we talking about dead shit now?
My dog ate a bird.
I don't know how this came out.
Tank said he'll eat Rev Bomb's placenta.
Yeah, I saw that.
That'd be some funny shit though to see where like dude gets out of the car and it's like, what the fuck is your problem? Rev Bomb's like, I just had a kid.
I watched.
Wow, this hangout just went completely weird.
Oh shit.
Next.
I watched this
Next.
video on Facebook of this kid,
Look at Tally
like around my age, around
Viral.
15 or
Right.
16, of this guy or this kid biting a live bird's head off, and it just completely chewing. I was like, that had to be yummy. Yeah, I commented on like Ozzy Osbourne Jr.
This is why Americans have a lower life expectancy than anything else. See any English person biting heads off pigeons and shit? Nope.
We eat anything and everything.
But Ozzy is not an American.
And he bit a bat's head off. Now that's disgusting.
Hey, listen, he's an exception. He's retarded.
Retarded. He did it again. He's not tarded. He's retarded.
Retarded.
That's what my shirt says.
Hey Wilson, you're pretty quiet there, son.
Oh, flame retarded.
I'm just taking it all in right now, you know.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't
don't try to do that, Wilson. It's not worth taking it all in. Just go with it.
Don't take it all.
Speak up, man.
Take
Be
a
part of
little
it.
bit in.
So many comments on placentas and stuff, you know.
Yeah,
I just hold it all back.
See, you're reading comments about placentas, and we're past that.
I don't think you guys realize how serious I am on that topic though.
Okay.
I know you're serious, Theo.
If I had like $50,000, I'd give it to Rev Bomb just to see him flip a car.
Fuck.
I want to flip one of those smart cars over. I've been dying to do that.
My cousin did that shit in downtown Tulsa. Him and his friends went fucking smart car tipping.
You guys seen the new Tesla?
Do you guys
We
not
do-
know that's a thing?
We
Like, that's
didn't
a
do
legit
take
thing.
we didn't do car tipping. We did smart car tipping.
Yeah, no, that's like a legit thing. He had pictures on Facebook
City
of like 5 different smart cars him and his friends found in the middle of the night and just like tipped on the side.
No, I'm talking about like put them on their roof. Like, roll them over on top of their roof.
Oh, that's messed up. That's
Double flipping.
I mean, they're so small. Like, honestly, when I pull up next to them or when they pull up next to me, they're the size of my motorcycle. They're so tiny.
Have you guys seen the Tesla?
That's what she said. They're so tiny.
So who was talking about the Teslas?
I bet if you added some wings off
Every
the
time
side
I
to
talk.
make them flap, I bet you could get the car to fly in wind.
Yeah, probably. Put some nitros in it.
Hey, go on YouTube and watch. I think it's like Smart Car Drag Race or something. And there's one guy. He's got like Corvette wheels on the back of it. It looks like a freaking go-kart. Like that thing flies, man.
Meow.
1,000cc motor in it.
That'd be pretty dope to have on the streets. Till you run into Rev Bomb.
Next.
Damn, keep going, Theo.
Dude, those things are light enough that like Rev Bomb could straight up. Hold on, I gotta get this out because it's in my head now. He could straight up like, if he got mad at a smart car, he could pick that shit up in California and throw it to me in Oklahoma.
Fucking hell.
That would be a great intro video. Like an animated intro video.
Just from flipping a smart car. Fuck that.
Funny, just the idea of flipping a smart car sounds funny.
Imagine waking up in the morning, going outside, saying bye, honey, see you later, and then
your car's upside down. Honey, what did you do? Nothing.
I honestly thought about getting a smart car. I'm so glad I didn't.
Come outside and so
Best ones to get are the ones from Mexico. They're made by Mercedes, and it's a 3-cylinder diesel that gets 100 miles a gallon. Fun fact.
They should make like safety rails on the new smart cars that like automatically deploy when it starts tipping. Kind of like those chairs that have that like swinging arm that when you tip back it'll come out and catch you. It'll probably happen one day if this thing catches on.
Yeah.
Probably be able to lane split with them.
Still won't stop Revlon from throwing it through the air though.
No, I don't think he throws it.
The bar will just give him leverage.
Hercules.
Hercules.
Rev, can you pick up your bike? Can you pick it up? Even like an inch.
What, like the front end?
No, like can you like wrap your hands around the bike and just lift it up momentarily in the air?
Probably.
I think you should do it and then make a video.
You got that stunt cage on it now. You got something to grab onto.
Yeah, that's true.
I can pick mine up. I pick it up and turn it around in parking spots all the time.
Motherfucker, you got a Grom. Get the fuck out.
Freaking bicycle.
You don't gotta tell him that. He was gonna be impressed.
Don't do it.
I spin my bike around a whole bunch and just tip it over on its side stand and just.
Let's see. What's my bike weigh? Like 4.
Oh, you're probably like a 4.
The metric system. I'm not from them.
So 410 would be like.
I'm guessing
120 kilos.
Let me get.
I'm more than that.
Exact number.
220. How much?
230 maybe. 230, 240.
Yeah. All right.
What happened to Wilson?
Oh no, he
He
dropped out.
left.
I could probably pick it up.
Let me see here. I'm gonna find your exact weight.
Wait, who left?
Wilson.
Is that to do with the Lambo?
Yeah.
Okay. Other.
If I had $1,000, I would rent a Lambo for a day.
I mean, I used to squat like 415.
Damn.
420.
Then he got neutered and now he's starting to lift the leg.
Yeah, I wasn't too far off. It's 414 pounds.
Okay, so it's 460 then, because the stunt cage is 40 pounds.
Wow.
So, picking it up, yeah, that's probably a possibility.
Hell yeah, fella, do a video.
I mean, it's too awkward of an angle to pick up a bike. Like,
We'll just pick up the front end and just say, told you so, Luke, or something. I don't know.
I was watching Chips the other day, and the guy picked up both of their bikes.
Bro, I pick up the front end of my bike with a flick of the wrist. Flick of the wrist.
Flick of the
Flick of the wrist.
And then the next.
Wait, what?
Too many awkward silences.
Everybody's looking at the last
comment.
Side chat, right?
I'm
Like,
not
what the hell,
because
kid?
I don't have YouTube up on my phone.
Oh, no,
my computer died.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like charging it.
Oh, I think he got snipped.
Hey, why does Tank always want to poo on you, Thunder? All the time I see him.
Where?
I'll poop on you all the time. In the group chats, if you lot just
Okay,
talking.
so Tank and I go back, like he and I were sub to each other's channel, like way back when. Like he literally had like less than 5 subs and I was like one of the 3-4 subs on his channel. Same thing for him. So he always talks crap when I'm doing a live hangout and I always go on his live hangout whenever I can because he's on the opposite side of the world. and I usually talk shit on his, so it works out. He's just giving me crap for what I do for him.
Those 3-star recruits been subscribed to me. Let's go find out. And if you 8 motherfuckers aren't subscribed to 3-star recruits who are watching this, you better be.
I'm subbed. I've been subbed.
I know I subscribed to Rev before Rip subscribed to me, so.
You know, honestly, you want to talk about something? I don't even know if Reb is subscribed to me, honestly.
What? None of y'all motherfuckers are subscribed to me, so I wouldn't be talking.
Hey, I'm subscribed to
Well,
you.
Brittany, yeah, you are, but none of these fuckers are.
No, these fuckers are.
Even Italian, and how long have we knew each other? I mean, that's hurtful, man.
Hey, you know what's funny?
I am. I'm subscribed.
I was like
for 2 months.
Subscribers. What was that? Red?
3-star's been subscribed to me for 2 months, and I've literally known this guy since I've had like 150 subs. So that was like 4 months ago. But you just go through these periods where you're not subscribed to anybody.
Well, no, because you remember though, back in the day, YouTube was always kicking people out of subscriptions. And all of a sudden you'd look and you'd be like, wait, I know I'm subscribed to them, but I'm not, and then you'd have to resubscribe.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It does it still. It still does that shit.
I thought that was called an excuse.
Hey, Thunder.
Yeah.
If I wasn't subscribed to you, how would I know that you were live right now?
It's true.
Instagram?
Dick bag.
Hey man, I never said I wasn't one. Okay, leave me alone. You're the one that said, "Oh, Thunder, you don't need to worry. You're a nice guy," and now you call me a dick bag. Well, obviously I am a dick bag. You know it. You just called me it.
Dick bag.
Oh man.
Next.
My video broke 109,000 views. What's up?
Yeah, hey,
He said, "What's up?"
What's
Sub to you can't cut. Who said that? You don't have to sub to my channel.
What's up?
I have 42 subs, and I'm surprised.
Oh, damn.
Why are you surprised?
Because I only have one video up.
You're a girl.
You're a girl, that's why.
You're a girl.
I have 42 subs too.
You're a girl.
That's not nice.
You're a girl.
But it's true, though, so...
That's enough. You're a
Hey,
girl.
wait. Are you still dating that one guy?
Nope, broke up with him.
Oh, now you're gonna get 50 more subs now.
There you go, right? I'm single, so.
Hey there.
Gee, guys, guess what? Luke just totally subscribed to me. I just got the email, like, no way.
Who?
What the hell?
I'm sorry, I stood up. I'm walking around throwing a lip ring.
Did you see what Ninja just put on Instagram?
Who? Dude, you know how many
Nero.
Ninja? Like, you can be more specific.
Dude, there's too many ninjas. You would say Nero or Ghost.
Yeah, Nero. Ninja Nero.
Hey, that rings a bell.
Oh my god, what the hell did he put up there?
What are we
This
talking
girl's
about?
doing some crazy shit. Ninja Nero
I don't
on
want to
Instagram.
know.
Doing what? Oh, let me check.
She's like, I don't know, she has her legs spread apart and she's just up and down and it's crazy.
That's called being a stripper.
Walterific.
What kind of fucking strip clubs are you going to where that shit happens? Haunted ones?
Thunder's
You don't want to know.
Fucking like possessed.
That was scary. What the hell?
Video's fucking retarded.
Do you see it, Weber?
Yeah, the sound effects are funny.
I didn't even turn it on the sound.
Alright, fellers. So...
Hey,
I tell you one thing, I'm getting tired of that Ford commercial on everybody's freaking videos. That's for damn sure.
I'm getting tired of Ford and
Ford. Huh.
I have to drive one every day.
No, but I mean every single advertisement is that Ford commercial with The Rock.
Yeah.
It's like
If Ford
damn.
if Ford is advertising on my videos, I better start getting a bigger cut of that shit.
Hey, so while I have you guys here, I got a question for you guys.
No.
Have you noticed, and I don't know if it's just me, in my channel or whatever, but any video that I play, no ads on it.
Do you have YouTube Red?
On your own channel.
Your video?
No,
You still get paid for it. Or you still have ads on it. I have no idea. I get the same thing every once in a while.
Yeah, so like today I was going through like random videos just to see if it was just like specific type of videos. Any videos I type on, that I click on, doesn't matter if it's like an official like music video or whatever, no ads.
There's
None.
days.
If
There's
you
days
watched
that
it before,
recently.
there might not be any ads because
The
I
ad
go and
blocker.
watch something and then
No,
click on.
I never watched it. It was just a random video. It was I just typed in official music videos and picked one out of the bunch. I don't even know who the singer was or whatever, just
Are
to
you
see.
sure? Hey, are you
Alien.
sure you were on YouTube? You weren't on like Pornhub or something?
Oh man, you caught me, Theo. Damn, that's what it is.
Pornhub is down, fella.
let's stop talking about Pornhub.
No, but I'm being serious though. YouTube, when I was clicking on a video, it would not play any kind of ads or anything.
Another one.
Trade video.
Well, like, were you on your computer, or your phone, or like a
No,
TV?
my computer.
Your computer?
Yep.
Hello.
Maybe it's just interwebs. You can't explain it.
No, it's just the surface web that you can't explain.
Aliens.
It's the internet.
Interwebs.
Hello.
Amelia.
Emilio. Oh shit.
All right, fellers, from the shut down. You want to say last word to the people that are out in the interwebs before I shut this down?
Oh yeah,
Peace and hair grease.
I will end it the same way I started it, which is the vlog that I'm putting up tomorrow or Sunday will be the best vlog that I will ever do on my channel, period. So watch it and then unsubscribe.
Okay, fella.
Okay, anybody else?
Hello.
Bye, guys.
My channel.
Good night, sweetheart.
Rev, what did you say?
Well, it's time.
Subscribe to
to-
I like this.
I'll be
Thanks for the love.
I've been sent more content to put up.
Hey, Rev,
Yay!
I think
Can't
I
wait to see
deserve
what they
a
sent
sub.
you.
Bo-bo-do-bo-bo.
And then Luke, since it's your first time on Live Hangout, say goodbye to everybody. Anything you want to share before we hang out?
Okay, I want to share, yeah? I want to share that all these guys in the chat, I love
Hey,
you.
girl.
And girl.
Don't forget the miss.
I love you all. Thank you for the fun time, even though I should be sleeping, but, you know.
Feller.
Everyone stay safe
I think-
out. And I sub to everyone, and Rev Bomb, I think you should sub to me because I was there. No, I'm joking, you don't have to, don't worry.
Well, that's why I got an extra sub tonight, huh?
All
you.
right. So everybody have a good night in the side chat. We'll see you much
Oh.
later.
Later,
Have a good one.
Yellers.
We'll see you later in our little group.
I want to say one thing.
Good night, John boy.
One more thing.
Do it quick.
Everybody needs to keep their eye on Luke, because like I think he's up to some fishy shit.
Hey.
All right, everyone have a good night.
You too.